Hey, hey, what's up? All right, I got a funny title. Do you mind that I'm a girl? Please download my Pokemon Card Shop game and play with me. There we go. In honor of all of the thieving robots, the AI bots that are trying to trick people into buying video games. All right, here we are. The scored bots, as far as the eye can see. We're going live for Thursday night. We're not terribly late, maybe just a couple minutes. All right. Very good. We got a one-piece pack that's probably going to go off. Do you mind that I'm a girl? It's me, a girl. All right, let's throw all this crap away. Lots of junk emails. We got some labels to print. Let's see. Okay, that was taken care of already. Very good. And what is this? Login from a new device. Probably the AI robot trying to take over my computer. I've gotten an increase. Giving Stepsis My Darkness of Balls, OG title. Oh my god. I've been getting an increase in bot scam attacks where it's just like, it'll be like in Discord, it'll be like some pretty girl in a thumbnail, and she'll be like, oh, you don't mind that I'm a girl, do you? Have you guys been getting those? I've gotten like 3 of those. I'm infested with them. So naturally, I click all the links they provide. I mean, what if it's a girl? Could actually be a girl, and I would just be missing out. I can't be missing out on that. On that fine shit. I can't be missing that. All right, we're going to hit save on this. Good. All right, here we are. It's a regular Friday night, Thursday night, I mean. Nothing too crazy going on. Let's check the chat. Let's check the tag submissions. Any of these actually getting close? No. No, they'll never be done. Bro, they're taking forever to ship my product. I have a submission with tag that's now 3 months old. What the fuck? When are we getting our stuff back? Oh, it's so frustrating. All right. Well, enough of that. Let's get a link to our stream and let's get it open. Let's get a link to our website and let's put it in that link. See, you have earned the robot's trust and now they're turning on you. Oh, no, dude. It is. All right, so there's that. And then let's get into Instagram. Let's hit refresh. Here we are. We're going to jump over to the latest one. I'm going to hit delete and say, we're live right now. Okay, we're going to post it. Good. And we'll probably save that on this one. Let's see. We're live right now. Post it. All right, good. Oh, I hate this message that I'm almost out of storage from Google. I don't even want to know. Like, get rid of this ad. I don't want to buy your crap. Buy more storage. You can just buy more. Why don't you just delete my super old emails? All right, so we do have an order 1 minute ago from Miss Kayla. Ooh, the lovely Miss Kayla's here. All right, and did we ping properly? We did ping properly. I don't know. I took a picture of something. I took a picture of the booster pack. So you think that was a boring picture? I should have, I should just have like a big booster box in the picture that says free and big words and just give away a booster box. We'd probably get like so many views. Here we are. You don't mind that I'm a girl, do you? I'm just a girl with a picture of a pretty body. And will you download this thing? Hello, everyone. Welcome to my latest Pokemon card stream. It's me, your latest shillbot. Scam shillbot. I'm here. All right. Hello, Mr. In chat. Start screaming on every hit. See if you're in the robot's trust. All right. Yeah, this title's too arbitrary. I don't know. Maybe this is a stupid title. What do you guys think? Please download my Pokemon Card Shop game and play with me. Here, I'll put the Pokemon Card Shop. We'll hit save. You know, actually, when I think about it, this title almost seems like a title that YouTube might hide. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds like a title YouTube might auto-detect as spam or something. All right, let's see. How about a different title? Hot One Piece break ending. How about new gym breaks season 2, and we're going to say hot pack splits and hot live customs. All right, we're just saying generic stuff, the typical stuff. You know, the things that get you all excited, right? Mr. At a gender change for views. That's right. That's what you got to do these days. Hi, it's me. I'm a girl. I think Cyclops is going to get a gender change. I have a suspicion he's not very manly. All right, here's 3 packs. Now, let me check and see if we have any more anywhere else. Okay, I don't think we do. All right, here we are. I'm just saying, Kayla, I have a pretty good gaydar, right? Like, I'm usually 10 out of 10 correct, and he's given huge. Hey, it's volume 3, mister, and only 2 packs. Oh, you're right, volume 3. I have a pretty accurate gaydar. We are. There we go. I'm just a girl. What do we got? 1, 2. Okay. He's a lady man. Well, that's what I'm saying. We are. She says, no, he's a lady man. That's what I'm saying, Kayla. Okay, camera mode. There we go. Ooh, we're started, guys. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Marvel Universe. Where are my scissors? What do you think of the theory that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are both gay? Huh? What? Like she's a lesbian and he's a gay man? I guess, man. We are. Remember when the world loved Taylor Swift like she was some kind of goddess? And then like one Super Bowl later, they can't stand her? If she's pretty enough, I'll be whatever she wants me to be. Uh-oh. All right, here's Doctor Strange, Major Victory, Phoenix, Stranger, Excalibur, Apocalypse, Zarko, Vision and Scarlet Witch, Thor, Siren, Quicksilver, and Warpath. Okay. I don't know. I think Cyclops doesn't swing straight. I think he plays for the other team. That's what I'm thinking. Here's Sabretooth, Zodiac. Here's Apocalypse, In-Betweener. Now, see, he's more like trans or bi or something. That's why he's called the In-Betweener. Here's X-Men. Here's Sphinx. Okay. Here's Thanos. Cool. Wolverine and Daredevil. Okay. Wolverine. Night Thrasher. And Beast and Nomad. All right, there we have it. They were really making anything a superhero. That's right. They were just testing ideas out, throwing it at the wall and see what sticks. They're like, what about Captain Britain? Captain Britain! Yeah, maybe they'll like that. Let's try that. Here we are. All right. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at all these lovely cards. All the lovely pokies. Where do they all come from? Here's a pokey. Here's a Snorlax for is it raining? 200. Boy, it was raining today. It was raining cats and dogs. Maybe a couple pit bulls even. All right. Wow, that's a pricey one. Look at this guy. He deserves to be toward the middle. All right, we got some expensive 9s here. The tight spandex is a sign of confidence. Yeah, it's a sign of something, all right. It's a sign of something. 9s and lower. Okay, take a picture of this. I don't know about confidence. Maybe a certain kind of confidence. Rating cats and dogs sounds so English of you. I have an idea how we can make Pokemon great again. All we need to do is get Treyarch, the company that ruined Call of Duty, especially Black Ops, to get Pokemon. And people need season passes. Speaking of season passes, we are now on the new season of gym breaks. We need to work on the gym break. Here it is, gym break deck. Does anyone want to make a donation to the deck? Ghastly Charmander. You can donate a card you think would be funny to put into the deck, funny or enjoyable to see. I've donated this much already. We got to get a full deck running. I got to get some energy cards in there. I got to get some trainer cards in there. So those are things we're looking for. If you got junk hollows in your bag you want to donate toward the deck or anything at all, let me know. We'll pull something out. You won't let me donate a waifu. I mean, maybe we could do a waifu as long as we give it like an arbitrary like health number, you know what I mean? It's got to have a health number. So we could pick a number if you want. Here we are. A waifu. Working 17 hours today. Anyone want to gym break that Gyarados with the small dick? No Houndoom, of course. How could you say that about poor Gyarados? It's not the size that matters. No Houndoom, of course. Grab a random card from my bag. Oh, okay, Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler, let's see. You might have to remind me your real name. It's a different name than the name you expect. What's your name on your bag, Mr. Tyler? It's been a little while. Been like a week. Tyler Furbert. Ah, there we go. Tyler Furbert. Tyler Furry. Vaporeon is a waifu. A waifu. All right. So he's making the ultimate decision to donate a Houndoom to the bag. Wow, good for you, man. So we'll take this one. Let's see. Could easily just be a junk card. Let's see what kind of junk card you got. There's no rules for donating to the deck. You can be the fanciest person and donate something good, but you can donate junk. We just need a functioning deck, and I like the audience to participate because it's just, you know, it is a donation, but it is just part of the fun to kind of decide what's going to be it. Yeah, like we could assign like an arbitrary health amount to this card if you want. We'll give it a shot, okay? We'll give it a shot. The rule with the waifu cards, if you're going to do a waifu card, it's got to be very sexy. That's the rule. I thought there was more. Forgot I shipped last week. Let's grab this. Okay, here's Honest. I mean, unless you don't want Honest to be donated. But so we got to pick a number. It's going to be 350? No, that wouldn't work. Let's make Honest 120. All right. All right, Honest is 120. You know, what we should have done is we should have made it like 69 or something like that. All right. We'll say Tyler Furbert. There you go, Tyler. Okay, putting that deck together. We gotta have enough people in there that the game can actually be played. What is going on? Why does it not want to go down in there? What does it get stuck on? Let me try this. All right, I don't know. Went in that time. Weird. Can you explain the 67 meme? I'm a bouncer. You're a bouncer? He's a bouncer. They fly now? They fly now. Let's get this. Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash the like button for a second, will you? So, working on our gym deck. It's season 2 of the gym breaks. For now, I can put 4 energy cards in there. Ooh, what typing is she? Is she electric typing, you think? So energy cards are going to work the same way. If you have same type energy, it's going to be plus 40. If you have different type energy, it's going to be plus 20 to your health. So you got water, fire. Let's put a leaf in there. All right, we'll put an energy card in there. All right, so we got some energy cards in there. You gotta have energy cards. It's a Pokemon card deck. You gotta have energy cards. You can check my bag. I don't know what's in there. Water, a water type. We can say that. What's a water type look like? Like this thing? All right, so we can say, does that look like water type to you? I mean, it doesn't look like water type to me. I feel like it just made it look really stupid. Let's try this all again. It's an experiment, so we're allowed to try twice. That looked dumb as hell, bro. Go. Let's try that again. 120. And where would it normally say the typing? I guess it would say it nowhere. Let's put Tyler Ferbert in here. Tyler Ferbert. And we'll say down here, I guess we'll say water. All right, we'll just say it at the bottom of the card, water type. So if she pulls this water card in some rare luck, it gives a plus 40 to the card. She'll end up with 160 HP. All right, we already got some people. If you want to donate to the Pokemon Gym Battle Deck, let me know. We can pull a cute little card out of your bag. And it's just a nice thing. That's what it is. That's what this channel is all about, having nice things. Oh, my. The winner of the last round, by the way, is Surge. He gets a very, very cool role in the Discord server. It's a new role that only gets handed out, I guess, once every 90 days. So talk about a rare role. Here's Mark J. Valerian to give 1 pack away for everyone, if possible, for 1 box of Pokemon Chinese Gem 5. I'd like to donate 1 card from my bag to you as a way to say thank you. Please pick out a card, any card that you want to check that. Will hopefully grade 10 if you want. Why are you so nice, Mark? It kind of scares me. Mark's so nice is starting to scare me a little bit. All right, so we have a we have a Mark giveaway. You're scaring me. Mom, you're scaring me. All right, Mr. Mark. Let's see what we got going on here. Mark. Mark V. 620 becomes 692. All right, you're at 692. What? I can take a card from your bag. I don't know if I want to. I feel bad about it. You're too generous. There we go. There's got to be something in it for Mark. Mark is a saint. Saint Mark. We are. Not a big saint like Jay Boogers. What? All right. Ooh. Well, let's get this out of the way. Wait a second. I can't be yawning. It's too early to yawn. Way too early to be yawning. Well, what do we have here? $600 Mega Ray Quaza, $350 Scizor. We've got Let's Go Mickey Mouse. Here's Gengar. Here's Machamp. Yo, these are some cool cards. I have that Gyarados. You have that Gyarados? I have that Gyarados. Jack Gray says 1 top SpongeBob. Jack Gray, top SpongeBob. How much SpongeBob do we have left? Oh, we've got a little bit. All right. Okay, Jack, we've got 5 SpongeBobs left. There's more coming. I ordered fresh SpongeBob. All right. Little SpongeBob. Nah. He's got that laugh. We are. Nah. Like a donkey or something. I can't mimic it. There we go. Take one or else I'll haunt you. I'll think about it. I'm gonna take your best energy card. Here's a bubble bath. Here's the poop deck. Oh yeah. Here's Mrs. Tentacles. Okay. And sandals. That's me. I love sandals. And then me hoy me noy. Very good. Mr. Jack. Start sleeving these up. Go level 98 Blastoise. What? Me hoy me noy. Good. Good. The poop deck. I don't know about that. You see the new King of the Hill trailer? Bobby lets out a blah. Does he really? I've not seen that, but you know what? They made that previous season, and it was so good. I thought it was very well written. I was invested in the characters. There was real character development. The jokes were clever. It was quality. I thought it was good. Quality, man. We're quality police. It was good. All right, Jack Gray. A couple more SpongeBob cards coming your way. Quality police. These are all 9s. I remember I bought the same Rayquaza slab from you, mister, for $100 a while back. Damn. Go. Yeah, he is pricey now, I guess. Got any more 9s? Need another 9. Got any more of them 9s? The 9s box is certainly full. Here's an 8. I'll do it. Me hoy me noy. All right. Meow 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 meow. Take a picture here. I might get rid of the Pricey Slabs channel. What do you guys think of that channel? Does anyone ever use that channel? Yep. Let's get this guy in the middle. I've just slabbed away the Rayquaza. Oh. Okay, I was about to put him away. Put him up there. Let's mark him as sold. Ray is sold. All right. Joshua Ramos is here. He says $35 to slab away. 35 to slab away. You got it. All right, let's see. You're going to have $700 remaining. Boom. 1 Poke Shuffle, 1 Twilight Masquerade. 1 Poke Shuffle. All right. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. And a 1. Ooh, Nidoran. 1 whole Nidoran. Wow. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. All right, not lucky. How about that Twilight Masquerade, huh? Where's he going to come from? He's going to come out of here? I can't even see it. Ah, good. That was correct. Wait, guy, got to check the one you bought, mister. I bought a 10 for you a while back when I was new. Yeah? We are. Who's going to buy this peach when they're new? Venipede, Slurpuff, Iron Leaves. Wow, that was not good. 1 cold round. Joshua Ramos. Thanks, Josh. All right. Popping this back up here. Here's Vileplume. Quips drawing for $25. The Trico trade is moving. It's at 13. Here's Goblin Bombardment, and here's Moltres, but it belongs to a different break. Here we are. Also, we should probably keep this Pikachu from being on that side because we'll lose him. All right. There we go. Ta-da! Put this here. That is a consignment ungraded Pokemon card. You can buy this for $195. This is a Korean Crown Pikachu chase card. Pretty cool, huh? Boy, the camera seemed like it's not correct or something. Hold on, wait a second. Hold on, wait a second. Ah, look at that. Hold on. I don't know about that. So how does this work now? All right. Well, maybe a little bit clearer now. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I don't know what to do with that. That should be sold. We'll move that off the table for the moment. Raw for $195. Must be pricey, slabbed up. Minister, thoughts on Oliver Tree accidental helicopter crash coinciding with his recent Antarctica conspiracy theories documentary? He was assassinated! I have no clue, dude. I have no clue. They had to get rid of him. He knew too much. Obviously. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was pretty tragic. Helicopter crashes occur quite frequently, so... You know, you're rolling the dice with helicopters. How many people have died in helicopters now? Why do people keep riding in those things? Why do keep... You know, in order to believe that he was killed on purpose, you almost have to believe all these helicopter pilots were, like, kept in the dark about it, or, like, somebody was like, okay, now go kill yourself, or something like... You know what I mean? The most likely explanation is that somebody made a mistake, and the helicopters touched, and they died. You know? How do you sign up a helicopter to do that? But, you know, somebody's probably already figured that out. They're like, well, it was the helicopter was remote controlled or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty sad, man. Okay, so the Alakazam's about 100. That's pretty cheap. And what about the Wigglytuff? Wigglytuff's wave 4, maybe like 75. It's pretty sad. Hey, Mister, thoughts on Oliver Tree? Facts are facts. Rip Kobe and Gigi. Yeah, it's sad, dude. What a ways to go. Crazy that he was burned beyond recognition, like he was turned to dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There it is. Alakazam's going in for the full 100. Number 65. Alakazam. Tops. P9. There we have it. All right, that's a chase card. Wait, what, mister? Pilot had term D? What? Term D? What's term D? There we go. I know the entrance to Hollow Earth is in Antarctica. That's right. There you go. What's that one conspiracy about Hollow Earth being like all white people or something? What's the name of that place? Can't remember. They play that Land Down Under song on it for the meme. Imagine being a Huey Chopper pilot in the Vietnam War. Yeah, a lot of those guys died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There it is, 15 of these. I come from a land down under. Tops. Wig. Lee. Tough. And it's going to say P9. All right. What was the name of that place? Who remembers? Who knows what I'm talking about? All right. The internet knows. War, huh? What was it good for? Something. Somebody made money on it. Not me. All right, let's see what's next. Joshua Ramos is completed. Completed. Next, we have an order. Robert Wright, Jim Break that Gyarados if possible. Robert Wright wants a spot in the gym break for this Gyarados. You got it. Oh, your card's pretty hard to read. I used the weak marker. And this is going to say 1. We need one more person in here for 20 bucks, okay? 21 and 2. All right, that's a gym break officially. The only war I think about now is the Galactic War and Helldivers. There. Good. The only war I think about is the war on opening more Pokemons. Miss Kayla's back. 3 more Marvel Impel Series 3 to find my very macho man in spandex. There we go. Are you sure about that? I think I caught him reading Playgirl. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Grab one of these. What are like some gay guy stereotypes? There you go. All right. I don't know. Last time I heard Cyclops talking, he talked kind of like this. Hey guys, what's up? Hey everybody, it's me, Cyclops. Hey guys, what are we doing today? Ready? I used to love Helldivers. Used to put those landmines on all my mates. Here's Dark Phoenix. All Hulks Unite. Tree. Death of Gwen Stacy. Oh, that's sad. Extinction Agenda. Strongoy. Here's Silvermane. Here's Wonder Man. Captain America, U.S. Agent. Whoa! Here's Phoenix and Thor. Do you have any Rogue from X-Men Slabs? No, but Miss Kayla has this Rogue card. This. Good. Okay. Here's Sleepwaker. Gambit. Here's Cannonball. Dark Phoenix. Operation Galactic Storm. Ceres. Blackheart. Wolverine. Spider-Man. Darkhawk. Ooh, it's Darkhawk. We got Jen Grey. That's how you say that, by the way. And here's Colossus and Hulk. Well, Hulk's looking kind of Hulkish. Okay, got it. One more chance. I just went pew-pew to my mates and yelled out for Cyber Stand. Do you have any Rogue? Let's see. We've got Mephisto. Mad Thinker. He's just really angry all the time. Here's Carnage. Blackout. Let's see. Hulk. Omega Red. Kind of like Code Red Mountain Dew. Here's Venom. Oh, baby. That's a cool one. Human Torch. Wonder Man. Bet you we're not going to pull Gay Clops. Here's Power Mat. More like Power Bond. Here's Punisher and Punisher. Ooh. Do you think Cyclops ever met Punisher? I wonder if Cyclops ever asked Punisher to punish him. There we go. Went in on the Gyarados Slab Gym Break. Gyarados Slab Gym Break is done. Don't try to buy it. 1 and a 2. So I like these two in particular. I thought these looked really nice. All right, Miss Kayla. Very good. Very good. I think I'm being punished by Cyclops. Whoa. All right. Let me have a sip. Something about the spandex does it for you, huh? That drink, Beck? I brought a drink in. Robert Wright, slab away that Rayquaza. Where'd he go? Here he is. Rar. All right. Oof. Robert Wright. Not to be confused with Robert Wrong. Let's see. Mr. Robert with an R. Ooh. You guys are having some fun in the UK right now. All right, this is July 26, 26. That should say June. Maybe we should just start putting out the whole address, or not the whole address. I'm so dumb. The whole date. So like 5/26/26. Damn, we should have been doing it that way the whole time. That makes tons of sense. And this is gonna say Robert, right? PSA 9, Rayquaza, XY, number 76. He started at 600, you sent him 40, so 580 remains. There you have it, all updated. There we go. Here's Ella Kid. I like this song that's playing. Gold, that's probably overpriced now. Guess we'll lower it. Guess gold went down in price. $195. All right, so gold is cheaper. Can you put my date the normal way, the English way, date, month, year? Oh, the normal way, huh? Tell you what. I was just about to experiment with doing it differently. Let's do it like this. We'll say June 26, 26. How does that look to you? Is that a little bit easier? So June 26, 26. You're so funny, man. All right. So I changed the 5 to June, so it's a little less confusing. Here's, make it easier, Dominic Gonzalez, Gyarados Slab Gym Break. All right, so the only problem is we're playing with the very small gym deck, but I can change the gym deck to be an older one that we never actually got rid of or anything. Oh, I gotta do this too. I need a place for these. See these? These are Cardos Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm thinking about turning them into a random pull box. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I haven't done that yet. But I want to. I'm thinking about it. This weekend, I need to do submissions real bad. We need to do a Beckett submission. I need to do a Beckett submission, and I need to do a CGC submission. So if you guys want to have stuff in those submissions, pick one of your cards out to grade, okay? Because it's officially time for that. All right, this is the old deck number 1. It's actually kind of old now. So like Robert, you'll need a brand new card. We just started. Okay. So I want to pre-grade my Cherries Odd Million. I give him an 8. Yep. All right, here goes, guys. The first gym break of the season. I think this is the very first one, isn't it? Dominic and Robert Wright. Good luck. Rip gem packs. I completely forgot about them. Oh, I need to go back. Everybody's owed these gem packs. I completely forgot. Oops. All right, good luck. We got Blaziken 100 HP versus Venomoth 70 HP. Round 1, Robert. Round 2, 20 HP. Oh, he's already getting an advantage. Magneton is 60. That's pretty weak, actually. And Dark Magneton, which would be a tie, except he pulled a 20 HP energy card. It's over. It goes to Robert Wright. Hey, there you go, Robert. First win. That's the old deck. Made that a while ago. It's pretty exciting because it's only expensive cards. How to make a really, really, really expensive deck. Like, we're talking big money, like, you know, shiny this, shiny that. Wins are on the top. Losses are on the bottom. All right. Sorry about that, Dominic. Where's the box? Here's the box. Oh, we'll just spilled out of here. It's okay, mister. I understand. You're getting there in age. I know. Huh? What? Now, this is Jaded, right? So we're going to jump in here. We're going to say Jaded sold this. This was a consign. Jaded. Gyarados. $40. All right. So he sold it for $40, but that's not going to be what he gets. He gets 75% of that. So he gets $30 of that. Okay. So Jaded has a $30 store credit card. Okay, good for him. The new champion is here. Good game. Funny. All right. You put your name on the back now. A lot of steps to this, if you notice. Hey, Robert. Oh yeah. They're going to have to knight you if you keep winning. Sir Robert. All right. What were we talking about? I can't remember what we were talking. Oh, people are owed booster packs. Yes. Okay. So, Joshua Ramos. Here you go, Josh. What we got for you, Josh? You got this guy, Lemonhead. Okay. All right. Who else? Mr. Robert, Miss Kayla. So Robert and Kayla. So Kayla, you go first. It's just one per night, okay? It can't be like a one per order thing because people just split their orders up if we do it that way. There goes Kayla. Although it could be a per amount spent, maybe like per 100. Could get you another one. All right, this is Robert. You'd be surprised how fast that would actually move even. Some people go awfully deep. Mark donated more. What an absolute chat. I know. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, that is for Robert Wright. Look at all these free cards you're getting, Robert. Man, Zam. This is for Dominic Gonzalez. Oops. Here you go, Dominic. So you missed the Gyarados, but this could be a big hit, actually. Let's find out. This is free from Mr. Mark. He donated it to you. The villain. All right, no luck. There we go. The new role in our Discord server, by the way, it's called Battle Tower Ribbon. It's what you win if you come in first place for the gym breaks. Gym breaks are just a fun little thing. They're not a way to make money. They're like a way to lose money. Somebody gets unlucky, somebody gets lucky, you know what I mean? It's just a little fun thing. Wow, look at these beautiful, beautiful poker cards. Those are fantastic. Matthew T, Japanese One Piece EB 3x5, Japanese Weiss Marvel Volume 3x2. What is this music? That's still Minecraft? All right, let's start breaking this down. So you want 5 of the EB3s. You got it. 5 of the EB3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. What is this noise? This is Minecraft noise. So Lena Rain's music starts pretty soon. Boom. Let's get it playing. So now you want Japanese Weiss Marvel Volume 3x2. Okay, let's go looking for that. I'm sure I keep that somewhere in here. Here it is. Times 2. So we opened a box of this earlier. Now I don't want to listen to this song. I recognize this song. Let's get... I don't want to listen to that one either. I've heard that too many times. All right. top Star Wars Galaxy 1x1. This will be the pack with the Vader in it. Could be. Will you get more One Piece stock? You know, I haven't really been keeping up with One Piece too much. We used to go a little crazy on the One Piece, but the latest One Piece sets haven't really driven me to crazy excitement. What would you say is the really good set that we're missing? What do you want on the menu that we don't currently have? Here we go. All right. All right. All right. Instagibbous says, wait! What? Also, you get one of these. Okay. Picking this up. Snipping that. Oh, yeah. Oh, mamma mia. He says, we good. Here's a little timber. Timber! Remember, guys, we're looking for donations to the new Gym Battle deck. If you want to donate one of your cards, even a bad junk card will do. You can donate anything at all. We'll take anything you want. You can donate something that you think is funny or enjoyable to look at or says something about you or whatever you want. Hey, you got Darth Vader. All right. Here we go. Oh. Maybe I'll take that card out of Mark's bag after all, but we'll donate it to the gym break. All right, so these guys. Here's Marvel Studios. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at this Magneto. I almost said Magneton. That's cool, man. Textured. That looks great. All right, I love it. Oh, whatever this is terrible. What am I listening to? Oh, I didn't know this guy wrote. Here, let's get deeper in here. All right, I'm just trying to find like some new Minecraft music or something like from whatever their latest updates were. Yeah, sure, mister, why not? What happened with the community binder? I had put a dumb stunt disc in there. So I started a new one. I started a red community binder. And I sort of immediately started remembering why we don't work so hard on the community binders. Because it's actually a lot of effort to tell people, oh, why don't you put something in there? So we have a community binder somewhere. I moved it. Somewhere. I see it. It's buried. So it's currently buried underneath some stuff. I can pull it back out. But I'm not advertising it too much anymore. Yeah, it's going to require a lot of work. I think one of the things, when I opened it and started putting cards into it, I immediately felt sort of like, this is not a great place to store cards. The binder almost felt like it's going to bend the cards that are closer toward the ridge of the book or whatever, the inner portion. There you are. So I immediately kind of fell back from that. And it was so dirty, too. I didn't expect that either. It was kind of dirty. There you are. So I was disappointed with the cleanliness. Ready? Oh, the whale. Just a whale. There you go. Yeah, so it reminded me why we didn't work so hard on the community binder. Mr. Matthew T. Ow, my eyes. Oh, I gotta not look into the light, dude. Blinding, man. Got a light bulb. Mark. Matthew T. Gotcha. All right. Time to put this together. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, both of you guys. Okay. What happened with the community binder? Okay, we'll put this in here. All right, Mark. I'm going to grab a Mark card and donate it to the deck. You ready? He said I could take anything, so I'm going to take his most expensive card out of here. Let's see. How about... Oh, yeah. Clam Pearl's good. So many cute ones. Oh, I'm just gonna take this Eevee. No, I'm just kidding. Gengars are cute. I like them. So this guy got an 8. Okay. 9.5, 9, 9. 10 minus, 10 minus. All right, so I'm going to take probably... This guy has the worst grade. I'm taking your Reshiram, okay? Oh my gosh, that Eevee is cute. That's right. He should be sure to grade that one. Especially if it can grade 10. Even if it grades 9, it's probably still profitable. Oh man, I'm hating this music. What the hell? This doesn't feel like Minecraft music at all. Let's see. Well, what else can we turn on? Maybe just skip to this next thing. All right. No, that's the end. I don't want to listen to the end. Man, it's hard to get music. Especially when you've heard all the music a million times. It's hard to get music. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're up to 17 cards. We need about 60. That's the goal. We need about 60. And this is Mr. Mark J. Valerian's donation. It's pretty off-center there, Mark. So that one was not going to grade 10. And we're going to put your name on it so everyone knows who it came from. Oh, yeah. Very nice. You guys can do the same thing. We're putting this together so that we have a nice playing deck to play with. Fire type, lightning type. Does that mean if he gets this, he could potentially receive plus 40? What are the rules if he's a dragon type? There's no dragon type energy. I guess it should mean if he gets a fire or an electric, he gets plus 40. So I guess that's what we're going to do with that one. Okay. All right. That's currently the best card in the deck, is that Reshiram. All right, there we go. Good. What do we got going on now? So we've been handing these out. Next up, Joey Smith, 1 Blue Sky Stream, 1 Pokey Shuffle Snipe. 1 Snipe! So tonight, guys, we're giving away a whole booster box. Everyone gets 1 free booster pack if they place an order. So you're going to get a pack. Joseph Smith, 1 Cold 1. Is that the Poke Shuffle? Oh, that felt like the other shuffle because it was so full, actually. So we added some big cards to the Poke Shuffle. It's pretty full now. All right, now you get 1 of these. And a Blue Sky Stream, huh? Only 1? Only 1 Blue Sky Stream? Here it is. Blue Sky Stream, you know, it's got that game. It's got that Rayquaza in it, that big Rayquaza VMAX alt art. That card's doing really well over time. There you go. Mr. Lorcana Buzz Lightyear just sold for 70K in a black label. I want him, I want him, I want him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably coincides with that movie coming out, huh? All right. Do you want to use my holdback for the gym break? I have a slab now, so shipping will be heavy and expansive. What I can do is I can pick 1 card out of your bag if you'd like. That's Joseph Smith. Da-da-da. All right, Joseph, you got a bag up here. Nani. Nani. There's really only 1 good Minecraft song, and it's called Warmth. Robert, right. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum. So not Nigel Farage. What's his name? Keir Starmer's out, huh? What do you think of that? Keir Starmer is out. How much is Stunfisk? He's 110. Ugh. Oh, look at that cute little horsey. I like that one. Spheal, Meowscarada. Is there any like really annoying ones? The Sushi, Phanpy, Latios. Oh, yeah. You're donating Joltik. You know why? Because he has 30 HP. You know what that means? If somebody pulls Joltik, they lose. Joltik loses. It's actually a very fun card to donate, the weakest card. Take a few, make it cheaper, please. So we're going to donate the Joltik into there. Oh, yeah. We don't want too many from the same set, okay, Mr. Robert? But you're... Oh, wait. We got to put your name down, too. So you're going to be in there. That's part of the fun. Your name goes on it. Robert. All right. Okay. Do 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 Scooby doo 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 doo. Oh, it goes there really easily. Wonder why that is. Here's Spellerack. King Bradley. Now there's a man, Kayla. Look at the way this guy's dressed. He's got gloves. He's got 2 swords. He's got no magic power. No leotards. He's got ripped arms, by the way. I don't know. I think he'd eat... I think he'd eat Cyclops for lunch. Here's a Miss Kayla, 4 packs of Marvel Impel Series 3. She says, okay, if I can't pull him here, maybe he is gay. Let's grab it. Not into the eye. Not into stashes. What? 1, 2. And a 3. And a 4. She says not into the eye patch or the stash. That's a man stash. Only a man can grow a stash like that. Yeah. You know what? Cyclops can't grow a stash because it would tickle his lip while he's wearing his leotard. All right. Let's see. Snorlax Seal DOS is so nice. It is. That could go into the live customs all day. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. All right. I think Cyclops is just a hairless, wet little boy. King Bradley's a man. He's got king in the name. All right, you don't. Oh, you got a hollow. Okay, you're doing well. So you got Celestials, you got Eternity, you got Ceres. Wow, that's a crazy one. You ready? Yo, that's crazy. He's reaching for you. He'll choke you out. He's scary. All right. Who's hotter, though? Is Venom hotter or Cyclops? Venom's got the tongue, man. What's Cyclops got? There you go. Cyclops has got like what? Like a laser pointer eyeball? Give me a break, bro. All right, so here's... She got really good pull, guys. That's great. The Cyclops is big. Here's Puppet Master. Thing. Jean Grey. Wolverine. Cannonball. And Human Torch. How's the Spirit Forge inventory? Looking about the same. Hasn't changed much. Hasn't changed too much. We are not even in a new box, I don't think. We are. Oh, yeah. Here's Domino. Daredevil. Spider-Man. Alpha Flight. Dark Phoenix. Necrom. Thanos. Daredevil, Black Widow. Wolverine. Iceman. Morbius and Spider-Man. Oh, yeah. Venom got the tongue is crazy, but not wrong. Venom got that tongue, man. What is Cyclops got? No mustache. He's just a shaved, clean little boy. There you go. All right, here's a Blackout. Shiva. Crossbones. Daredevil again. Daredevil gets a lot of cards. What's up with that? X-Factor. Okay. Supervillain Necrom. Strong Guy. Thor. Thor's got his own thing going on. You know, he's Thor. Okay. He's got a pretty good hip-to-waist ratio for a man. He's got a hammer. He wears like a helmet with wings. He's got a good thing going on. You know, he stays in his own lane. 8 Spirit Forges, please. Sounds good. Just give me a common Cyclops. One more pack. Here's Nick Fury. Here's Namor. You got a Wolverine. He's pretty cool. Ghost Rada. New Warriors. Green Goblin. Some girls date Green Goblin. I feel sorry for those girls. Here's Megan, Ghost Rider, Hulk and Thing. And then here's Ghost Rider and Professor X. Which X-Men do you guys think I would be? Oh, that's an easy question. I would end up being Gambit because he's got all the cards. There we go. All right, there we go. Very nice. Easy question. I already answered it for you guys. Before you could do some embarrassing choice like the Human Blob or something. There's 3 packs remaining, okay? 3 packs left. 3 packs left. I looked it up because someone checked me and make sure I'm not crazy, and he is in this set. Yeah. Good. Bro thinks he's cool enough to be Gambit. Listen, okay, I've got lots of cards. All I got to do is practice throwing it. I don't even think Gambit's cool, by the way. I never liked Gambit. I thought Gambit's super dumb and lame. Like, he has cards. Some X-Men have real abilities. He throws explosive cards. That's his ability. I'm just lining up the fact that I sell Pokemon cards, okay? Sue me. Kayla Taylor. Kayla Taylor is Taylor Swift's sister. That's why they have a similar name. Mr. can be Professor X. Ooh, why? Because I sit so much, probably? That's a good one. Because I never stand up. I'm always sitting down. All right. Which X-Men gets laid the most? I want to be that one. Definitely not Cyclops. That guy's like, he has like anti-laid. He's like a negative Riz. Let's see. What do we got going on over here? Next up, we have an order from Randy Cargill. He says, 10 Pokey Shuffles and 5 Abyssi. Randy, you wait a little while for your turn. Are you ready? That was a long PayPal line. 10 Pokey Shuffles. Ant-Man, the Short King. Yeah. Which Marvel character would I be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, you get 11? I don't know who Logan is. Years. Oh, that's Wolverine, isn't it? Old M. Chansey. Taruka Dedenne. Ooh, a double hit. Oh, very nice. Sounds to me like you got some Old Maid and some Taruka. All right. Yeah. And this one. All right. Dedenne Chansey. What do you think of this, Randy? You liking them? You want to keep them or you want to re-roll? So you think about this. Let me get you Abyssi. 1 in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. In this case, 2 in the hand is better than 3 in the bush, maybe? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can ask AI to decide what Marvel character I am. Let me put this here. Doctor Strange. I don't know. I feel like Gambit was such an easy answer because it's just like, he does cards, you know? That's nice and clean, isn't it? I don't think Gambit's like as lame as I am, though. I think the other guy made a good point. Like, Gambit was kind of like this cool as a cucumber type, right? I'm more like a, you know, re-roll both of them. All right, we're going to open these up. Here's this one. And this guy, shield on, shield face. A cold one. A cold one. And a cold one. All right, there we have it. Mr. Randy, nothing crazy coming out of there. All right, so hopefully we re-roll into a higher thing. Let's grab your bag. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Ugh. New bag, Randy? No, you got a bag. Oh, but wait. You get one more item in your pack, in your order. So you get one of these. Sentry. Mister would be Emma Frost. There you are. Hey! My eyes are up here. Okay, there's the duck. Okay. Mr. would be more. Oh, God. I don't even know who that is. All right, we'll go ahead and throw this over here. Let's see. Watch this. Ask me 10 questions to decide what Marvel character I would be. All right, so I'll let that think. Now let's get these re-rolled. So this is gonna say 40, and this one's gonna say 35. All right, and now we need to get these cards back out. In fact, I think we're gonna need some bonus cards. So to fulfill this, this needs to go back to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one needs to go back to 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. If it says Cyclops, I riot. Oh, man, it looks like the questionnaire is really tough. Like it's asking a whole bunch of questions. All right, let's see. There we go. So what is your reroll going to be? It's 45 and 40 minus 5 on each. So that would be 40 and 35, correct? 40 and 35 is 75, is it not? 40 plus 35 is 75. So that'll be 15. You get 15 as your reroll. 1, 2, 3. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's 15. Indomine, Patre, Nominee. All right, let's see what we got. Gengar P9, that sounds good. Umbreon T9, that sounds good. Any others? You got 2 new cards. So instead of them being 10s, they're 9s. But Gengar and Umbreon tend to be expensive. So let's go take a look. In nomine Patre et Filii. Let's see. This is the Umbreon 130. Ooh, it's a downgrade into a $15 Umbreon. Uh-oh. Ouch. Where's the Gengar? And $30 Gengar. Oh, ouch. What are we thinking of this one? All right. So they've been re-rolled. Technically, the Umbreon's a $25 card. Okay, you've got, and it actually might not be correctly priced because it might have gone in there a long time ago. But this is Trick or Treat Umbreon. Okay, and that's 001 Gengar. All right, so you decide, re-roll or keep. Randy. I'll answer this. Okay, so it says, when a crisis happens, what's your first instinct? Take charge, make a plan, protect people, adapt and improvise, stay out of it unless necessary. Probably B, make a plan. Number 2, which trait do you value the most in yourself? Intelligence, courage, compassion, determination, humor, loyalty, creativity, something else. Probably determination. All right. I don't like to give up very fast. Okay, number 2. Let's see. What is your biggest flaw? Ooh, what do you guys think? So it says pride, impatience, trust, anger, self-doubt, stubbornness, or something else. Ooh, that's a great question. What do you guys what do you guys think? Did he say V-roll? I'll keep them. Oh, okay, I like it. Not playing with fire anymore. They are Gengar and Umbreon after all. Randy Cargill. Randy Cargill. Mistress Shang-Chi. Stubbornness. I'll put down stubbornness. Aovic knows me so well. Oops. Wait a second. Come back here. Don't go anywhere. All right. So we'll put down stubbornness. Okay. My weaknesses are actually my strengths. All right. Actually, it's kind of like the flip side of being determined, is you might also be very stubborn. So if you could have one type of power, which would you choose? All right, this is the important question. Super strength, pass. Genius level intellect, maybe. Magic, flight, speed, telepathy, telepathy? Shape shifting, energy manipulation, something else. Ooh, how can anyone say no to genius level intellect? I don't know. Maybe you'd have like mental disorders all the time. Flight's pretty good, but I'm going to tell you the truth. It's going to be shape shifting easily. Shape shifting. There it is. All right. The ability to disappear. How do you usually solve problems? Think them through, work harder than everyone else, ask for help, trust your instincts, crack jokes. It's going to have to be think them through. That's what I do. Think. Number 6 is, which motivates you more? Justice, knowledge, adventure, protecting loved ones, recognition, personal freedom. It's got to be personal freedom. Easy. Some of the questions are tougher than others, but that one's easy. And then let's see. What's your ideal role on a team? Leader, strategist, inventor, fighter, scout, spy, support, lone wolf. I like support. I play support in a lot of video games. But the reason for that is because support's very strategic. How do you handle failure? Learn, get frustrated, hide it, keep trying, question yourself before moving on. Definitely keep trying, but that's the same as determination. All right, let's see. Pick the environment you'd feel most at home in. City, forest, space, ancient temple, high-tech lab, small town, anywhere with friends. Yuck, not that one. I'm actually going with space. Space. Probably nowhere land. The void. If you had to be remembered for one thing, what would it be? Saving lives, changing the world, inspiring others, discovering something new, never giving up, living life on your own terms. Ooh, that's such a broad one. Let's see. Definitely living life on your own terms, but I don't even know what that means. Okay, there we go. So it's a bit more of an escapism in those questions. All right, it's going to choose my character. You guys ready? Mantis. I have no idea what Mantis is. Let's see. Mantis. Oh, Mystique. Mystique from X-Men. Hell no, dude. All right, I'm all done. That's enough for me. I don't even know who Mantis is, but that sounds like some bug name. Next up, Tyler Ferbert. Tyler, 1 junk pack squeak. You got it. All right, 1 junk pack. I suppose you'll be wanting, with your junk pack, one of the giveaway boosters. All right. Mr. likes to turn into LA 10s. Bro is Mystique. That's foul, dude. I ain't no Mystique. Here's... Whoa. Whoa. The only reason I chose shape-shifting, of course, is because they didn't have the option to turn invisible. Right? People often ask that one. Would you rather be able to fly or turn invisible? That's a very common question. And when I get that question, mine is always turn invisible. Now, they didn't have that as an option. And since they didn't have it, the next closest thing is shape-shifting, because you can just turn into someone else. It's almost like turning invisible. All right, here it is. You ready? Here's... Whoa! What do you know? Mantis is also a female. No! All right. Mr. Tyler. Very nice. I'm in the gender swap movie, though, where they take the girls and they turn them into the boys. There we go. All right. I know what kind of man you are, mister. I know what kind of man you are. I have another sip of this. That's funny as hell, dude. What would you do as an invisible man? Be unbothered. Not have to hang out around anyone. All right, Mr. Tyler's done. Oscar Resendez, 5 of the Chainsaw Mans. Be unfindable. That's the best part. You're unfindable. That's amazing. All right. Whoa, look at that. 5 of these. You ever thought about that? Completely unfindable. That's insane when you think about it. Grabbing this. Flying's overrated, you know. It's kind of cool, but it's like, it's probably convenient, but what are you going to do in the sky? Like, okay, I can fly to Golden Corral. Whoop-de-doo. I can fly to Golden Corral. What are you going to do if you can fly? Not pay a plane ticket? Are you going to hang out in the sky a lot? Like, what are you going to do up there? What if you got to go pee? What if you got to sit down and eat or something? You're just going to hover? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So flying's out. Super strength is cool. You could like punch a building and it would collapse. It's too destructive. I don't know. It's a useful skill if you're fighting a big bad guy, but I'm not doing that, right? You are. All right, Mr. Oscar. Let me grab this. Okay. They gave me Mystique and not like Loki or something. That's so lame, dude. Any Gundam? We got just a little bit of Gundam, don't we? Or are we officially sold out of Gundam? I think we're officially sold out. Or do we have one more box? Let me go see if we have another box of Gundam real fast. I thought we sold some today, actually. Here we are. Very nice. All right. So we have a last box of Gundam. We are not sold out of it. I think we were almost sold out of it. But this is a final box of it. And is it still in the menu? You know what? I think I removed it. I removed it too soon. We had a single box left. Oops. So this is the last box, and these are like $5 a pack. So if you want some, they're $5 a pack. Ooh. There it goes. Rogue been teasing on Cyclops, and then gets Mantis. Listen. Just because AI, you can't even trust AI. AI, everyone knows AI is no good, right? I never trust AI, personally. There you go. That's my nickname, is Never Trusts AI. Just because AI picked curvy, sexy Mystique doesn't mean that Cyclops ain't gay, okay? Because he definitely is. All right, here we are. All right, lovely. Let's see. Mr. Oscar, let's see what we got. Let's see. Ooh. And you deserve a little packet over here. Grab this. Open this. Good. Tossing this away. What do we got? We got a little set of tan. Oh. Now these Chainsaw Man packs are pretty cool. They've got the new Reze character in it. I saw the commercial for the next season of Chainsaw Man. That looked nice. Make sure to like the stream, guys. Here's Chainsaw Man, in fact. Okay. Looks good. She's so sweet. Look at that little smile. All right. Here's, this is my favorite character in Chainsaw Man, by the way. Whatever her name is. The scared girl. She's hilarious, dude. It is, oh, whoa. Himeno. It says you star Himeno. Cool. The one girl with, like, the disappearing body parts. There we go. All right, you got a nice Himeno. And the angel and oh man, I can't remember this guy's name. You know what? I want to point this out, Mr. Oscar. Those were the last 5 packs of that booster box. So the next booster box is now open. Okay, so you just pulled the star from the previous box. Okay. All right, very lovely. Mr. Oscar. Ugh. Ooh. Good. And we'll toss this up here. And we'll toss this up here. Here's Nato King and the TCC Pokeball giveaway that we don't run tonight because we've got a giveaway running already. Here's Heracross. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. And here's Vaughn. Wow, we need to put these two guys in a Waifu shuffle, don't you think? We need to have a Waifu shuffle for the ladies. Next up, Eric Rodriguez for Korean Blue Sky Stream. You got it, Eric. 1, 2, 3, and come on, one more. 4. All right. Good. Here's the snip. Good. All right. In this set, you can pull a Rayquaza VMAX Alt-Art, and he's worth a lot of money now. He's worth tons of money. But here's a regular Rayquaza. You might have made your money back on that one card if it grades 10. Here's Turdinator. Here's Trevenant. And here's a cold one. All right, you got one Trevenant. So what's up with you guys? What's on your mind? What's in the news for you? What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about how Grand Theft Auto costs too much? They want to release the game for $80, but not even release multiplayer. And there is a suspicion they're going to make you pay for multiplayer. What's that all about? That's one thing you could talk about. What else is there to talk about? There's Trump, blah, blah, blah. That's something you could say. Let's see, what else? I haven't heard anything on any of the wars, the Iran war, the Ukraine war, the stock markets. Oh, Bitcoin's under 50, under 60,000, right? Let's see, Bitcoin. That's a news story. What do you guys think about that? Bitcoin passed today. Oh, it just hit 60. Just hit 60. That's the bottom. That's the bottom. The bottom is in. Quick, buy, buy, buy. One Star Wars Top Series 1. Okay, Top Series 1. Joseph Smith, what did you eat today? So I woke up and I ate almost nothing. I had some pistachio nuts, and then I had a small cookie. We got these cookies that are like this big, and I ate one, and that was it. And it's because I felt very nauseous. And then after the stream was over, Karis actually cooked dinner again because I don't feel like cooking. I have no interest in cooking anymore. She made like Kraft hamburger helper, and it was so bad. It was terrible. So I ate a bowl of that. And then I had, she's got like some gummy bears or something. So I had, oh, there you go. That's one of the textured cards. So this is what you're chasing after. You're chasing after these. So I had like some gummy bears, and it's hardly any food. And then after that, I ate, before we went live, I actually heated up some ham. For whatever reason, ham is like one of these things I don't mind eating right now. It's like this pure salty meat or something. I can't describe it. But it's just this very simple calorie, I think. And so I had some ham before we went live. Ugh, that's an early concept for Jabba the Hutt. Before they came up with the final concept. That's an early concept for Darth Vader. Okay, that's an early concept for the whole team. So he was designing some stuff back then. Han Cholo, one more. And Lando. Looks like John a little bit. But the nitrites, yeah, I know. I'm aware. You are. I know. All right. My bigger concern is that I'm not exercising more. I need to, like, get outside. Here's Mr. Joseph. All right. So you got a bag up here. It was raining real bad today, so actually I have a pretty good excuse not to go out. It was raining cats and dogs. Yeah, it was raining hard, man. If you're not eating much, you probably wanted the salt. Yeah. Oh, I ate a nectarine before we went live, too. So here's a really weird thing. I don't normally eat a lot of fruit. I never have. Throughout most of my life, I've always rejected fruit. I just didn't want it. Now, it's like I can't get enough of it. It feels like I'm starving and like I need fruit. And it's a terrible feeling. It's not a good feeling. But also, it's this feeling like I can safely eat fruit, and that's about it. So there's this feeling like if I eat fruit, I'm not going to get sick. And so it's like I want it. And it's very strange because I've never really liked fruit that much. I'm very picky when it comes to fruit. I mean, I don't want to say I hated fruit. I actually eat quite a bit of fruit, but now it's like it's one of the only things where I can actually crave it. Everything else is just sort of like scary to eat. Like, is this going to give me a headache or is it going to give me heartburn? That's how it feels. Mr. Eric is contributing a card. All right. Sounds good, man. Let's pick a card out. Ready? Let me take your best one. Let's grab one of your Pokemons. What do we got? Trevenant, Absol, Cottony, Carbink, Ghastly, Riolu, Trevenant again, Dugong, Haluchit, Lotad, oh my god. Cyndaquil, I'll take the Cyndaquil. No, we can't do that. Let's see. There's a little Rayquaza, Trevenant. You got a couple of these Trevenants. How about a Trevenant? Is that good? Why not get in contact with the registered dietitian to get an actual diet? I lost 60 pounds on GLP-1. I'm on a GLP-1 right now, and I am down, I think it's almost 13 pounds now. Yeah, so I weighed myself today. I weigh myself every single day now, and I'm lighter by 1 pound. Again, here it is. It's not like super fast. It's actually really slow. This is month number 3. Or is it month number 4? This is month number 4, and I'm down 13 pounds, I think. So it's not like a sprint, definitely. Here we are. Is that a Gundam one? No. You might be down weight, but have you checked that you're not actually losing muscle? Here we are. All right, let's grab this. It's just muscle. My muscles, I'm atrophying. It's just atrophying. I'm stealing a Trevenant. There we go. If I can manage it, I'm going to try and get out to the swimming pool tomorrow. We got a little public swimming pool. It's a terrible one, terribly small. And I'm going to try and make it out to that tomorrow if the weather's nice enough, because I think we're set to have some really rough weather the next couple of days. But it's summertime. Oh, yeah. I donated these guys. Okay, we got some cards in here. It's fun to donate a card that's really funny, especially like Ditto. Ditto's really good. Anyone who donates a Ditto, the Ditto uses Transform. So it's kind of like a specialty card. All right. Just make sure you're getting enough calcium. Oh, man, I need to get more calcium. Here's Kayla, the last 3 Marvels. The last of the Mohicans. Here you are. Okay, Kayla, that's the end of this box. And we're just going to remove this from the menu. We added this to the menu a long time ago. And it's been selling the whole time, but we got down we got down to the last box. And it's time to try something new, probably. So we're going to let this one go. Impel Marvel Series 3 is gone. I think there's only like 3 packs of Series 2 as well. I think that means we can also remove it from the menu. I think I donated the last 2 Dittos. Man, this is my last chance. Mr. at the Pool, leave some babes for the rest of us. I know. Impel. Some babes? Bro, I'm in Camdenton, Missouri. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm kidding. There's really, really hot girls in Camdenton, Missouri. There are. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Grabbing this. I don't know why that's a thing, that's sort of like making fun of, like, we are. Ready? Thanks. Fingers crossed. Sora Merlin with GLP-1 prevents muscle loss. I'm on a new one in the UK called Retta. I know you probably know the side effects, but you should get cognizant of the micronutrient take while on GLP-1. True. I wouldn't say I'm, like, wasting away. You know, again, this is month 4, so I wouldn't say I'm losing the weight super rapidly. It's a pretty gradual decline. Ready? I snack a little bit here and there, and I think that keeps me from losing too fast. Ready? we got, there is Gambit. That's me. And definitely not Mystique. Here's Sleepwalker. Here's Quasar. Pantheon. Thor. Here's Magus. Here's Puppet Master. Spider-Man. Wolverine. Daredevil. And Multiple Man. See, this is who I want to be. I want to be Multiple Man. I get all my work done. Whew. No employees necessary. I'll just split myself into like 5 people. I'll be cleaning the house. I'll be getting the shipping done. I'll be getting the encapsulations done. I'll be ordering the cards. I'll be making the content. All right. 13 pounds in 4 weeks is quite a bit of weight. Nah, I don't think it's that crazy. Are you ready? So here's 4 weeks. No. 4 months. Did I say weeks? Months. I might have said weeks. 4 months. No, that's 4 months. My bad. If I said weeks, I apologize. I might have said weeks. Look at this lady back here. Inferno. Dang, dude. Holy mama. I might have said the wrong word or something. No, it's been pretty slow, actually. Here's Sabotus. Here's Hook. Here's Spider-Man. 13 down. 200 to go. Here's Juggernaut. I'm not that fat. Here's Punisher and Megan. Next month, it comes back. What comes back? Black Ops 5? Black Ops 2? Nice. All right. There we go. Now, last one. Ready? Here's Kylun. Definitely better, but a lot of people get impatient, start taking more than they actually should. Yeah, that is tempting, actually. So I'm on 1 milligram. And I'm tempted to take it to 1.7, which is the next dosage. Here's Kylun. Blackout. Ooh. Shiva. Ooh. Here's Avengers West Coast. Yeah, if anything, I'm not losing very fast at all. Here's Blackheart. Here's Omega Red. What? You get another? She gets all the hollows. All right, this one is Hook. Whoa, that's cool, man. Wow, look at Kayla Taylor. You know, there's only 2 hollows per box, right? So you pulled both of them. All right, both of them. I'm not saying you can't increase it, but you're going to increase it. I would definitely get on a stringent meal plan. I'll get on a stringent Pokemon plan. How does that sound? There we go. I'll get on a stringent Red Skull plan. Oh, and she gets her Cyclops! What? Now, wait a second. You guys tell me. You guys just tell me. I don't know, dude. I don't know. This guy gives off big-time herpty-terpty-teedly-tum vibes. I don't know, man. I wouldn't describe him as super straight. All right. That Hulk is in my training modules. There we go. Oh, yeah, is he doing like an exercise move? All right, so we did a spare thingy there. Here's Iron Man, Calcium Man, Vision, Storm, Iceman, L. Jean. A cousin of mine did it, and she actually lost physical brain matter from under-eating macronutrients. Well, I don't want to lose brain matter. There. I think it's too late for me, guys. I've opened too many cards. I've already lost a lot of brain matter. My IQ's dropping as we speak. There you go. Probably been huffing too much paint from these cards. Well, for a pretty relatively low amount of money, I'd say you did pretty well in these boxes. Wow, cool. The Hulk is nice. He is nice. He's the hit. The Hulk and the Venom are worth money. Those are money cards. I want money. Paint. Yeah, I've been huffing paint fumes. All right. Very, very good. Let's head back to orders. Not at PSA. They used that Hulk as a lecture. Next up, we have an order from Anthony Paniagua. Mr. Anthony, is this you? I think this is you. and it's just taking a long time to load. Pretty sure you ordered the origin, or the, these guys here, Spirit Forge. It's not loading. What the hell, is it broken? Let me hit refresh. Thanks everyone for the positive vibes. I'll stop with the wariness. I guess at least you're cognizant of what's going on. I'm happy for you. I'm not happy until I lose so much weight that I'm as skinny as Angelina Jolie. All right, so 8 of the Spirit Forge. We need a new box. Now, who's that girl who was in the movie Wicked? And she got, like, unnaturally thin. Didn't she? What was her name? I don't remember her name. I probably can't remember her name because I've already lost so much brain matter. Put that back. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You know what? I can't find any. I can't find any. It's not out there. I could be wrong. We might have sold through it all. Any loose boxes? No? I'm so sorry. We might actually be out of it. We're also almost out of the Unleashed. We have 2 boxes of Unleashed. So give me a second here. This is so terrible. I'm so sorry. I thought we had more. Maybe it's hidden. Maybe my wife moved it. It's possible she moved it. I'll blame her. But no, I'm serious. She was cleaning up that area. And so it's possible it's sitting in a box somewhere. Actually, you know what? Here's a clue. If I open this up and try to find out how much I paid for it last time. Because if I can find that, it'll tell me how many I bought. Well, it depends on where I bought it, though. Let me know if there's any kind of substitute we can work out. Can I convert the rest to Gundam? I would be happy to convert the rest to Gundam. All right, so this is a pretty old receiving of these. So I just want to see, did I buy it over here then? Give me a second. So we're going to convert the rest to Gundam. We have $5 Gundam booster packs. What the hell is this? What am I doing? That's not what I wanted. All right, well, let's take care of your order. Let's not keep you waiting. So how much were these? Well, hold on. I got to look up how much they were. They're $8, right? And why is this still open? Let's close this as well. So we'll scroll down. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. This is Riftbound Spirit Forge for 8.5. We're going to say coming soon and hit save on that. So you're missing how many? You're missing 3. So it'd be 8.5 times 3. 8.5 times 3. Divided by 5. You end up with 5 packs of the Gundam. Oh, that's pretty good. These are hitting for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Spirit Forge sold out, huh? I think we better obtain some more of it. There we go. Let's see what we got. We got some snips here. And some snips here. And we got a snip here. So we're actually also running low on Unleashed. We have like a full sealed box of it left. And then we got mostly empty open box in here. We have a decent amount of Origins, though. There we go. So Origins is still good. Now, what we got? Here's Veteran Poro, Void Borrower, Draven. Not Draven. Here's Mr. Void. Here's Feral Strength. Renata Glask. Okay, we got Renata Glask. Here's Prize of Progress. Lucian. Rek'Sai. We've got Rek'Sai. Okay, here's Rumble, Sterix Gauge, and Danger Zone. If you can dodge a wrench, look at that wrench. And here's Wages of Pain, Chem Baroness, Fizz, like Fizzy Pop, like Fizzy Peep Pop. Ariana Grande, she's definitely on some unhealthy stuff. Ariana Grande, she's so fit. She's so skinny. Oh, man, if I could just look like Ariana Grande, I'd be so fit. All right, you ready? Gundam. I remember I asked about that before I stepped out. There we go. Russ is here. What's up, Russ? Here's some leader-looking characters. Here's a tank-looking character or a sniper rifle or something. Here's red-headed girl. Ooh. And here's Cool Machine. And here's... Hey, there we go. What is this? That looks like a bad guy for sure. Yeah, full art bad guy. Very nice. Hey, Tyler. Tyler's here. Two-tone crimson. There we go. Mr. Anthony, you got a lot of cards. Now, I think we should take a second and buy more Spirit Forged. Is my music playing still? My music's sounding awful quiet. Oh, it's just really quiet for some reason. All right. Let's grab your bag. Ooh. That's a fat bag. I wonder if they'll all fit in there. I think they will. It's large enough that we can start to consider a secondary bag. Just see that? I like hooked all the slabs with my fingernail. There we go. I mean, technically these cards will fit into this bag, but I'm going to go ahead and shrink the size of your bag and create a secondary bag. All right, guys, I'm ready to do it. I'm selling off half of my entire collection, and then I'm going to move to a nice house in coastal California. There we are. All right. Good. We'll grab this. Ooh. Miss Kayla. Oh, whoa. Mr. Anthony, not Kayla. Kayla was the previous order. All right, Anthony, I believe you get a free pack too, don't you? You get a free pack tonight. Move to Fontana. Fontana, is that where all the phantoms are? I don't know where I was going with that. Ready? What's going on, mister? I said, I'm getting you a free booster pack. All right, that's your free one. I'm not kidding. You got a free booster pack there. I'm going to donate it to your bag, and then I'm going to write your name on your bag. I think I spelled that right. Number 2. Good. All right, so you got that free booster pack. It was a gift from Mr. Mark. You all get free booster packs tonight when you place an order. So if you place an order tonight, it's a free booster pack of Gem 5. That is thanks to Mr. Mark. He donated it. This is the consign break for Freya Princess Jyoral. It's kind of a looty card, sexy waifu. Jump in there if you appreciate waifu cards. You know, it's $100, but if you look at last sold on the card, it last sold for $100, and the cheapest buy now is $100. So the price is correct. You just have to ask yourself, do I want to collect a waifu card? You know, the Sneaker Bunko Volume 1 is very rare, very expensive. We gotta get some more cards up on the table. Very rare, very expensive to open, and grading with PSA now, it's like $80 to grade with PSA, and you're not even guaranteed a 10. So, yeah, I think that the Freya Princess makes sense for waifu collectors. Here's Joseph Smith, 2 top loaders for Star Wars Etched card and for Draco Malfoy foil, and 2 pre-grades for them. Oh, all right. So let's grab your bag. Now, I believe I already gave you a top loader for free, so you don't have to send for that one. So you get to keep $1. And then the other one's the Draco Malfoy. We'll put him in a top loader as well. All right. How much for that one? Do you have something like that? As I made more and more money, I found myself paying for other people to do something that would give you more time, but something I do because I like doing it. I like mowing my lawn. Nice. Here we are. I hate mowing my lawn. When I was younger, I did that all the time. And then eventually my brothers took that over, and I was so happy when they did because I hated it. There it is. All right, what we got? It seems like it's nice, though. Maybe if you get, like, one of those nice auto, you know, like the ones where you sit down and drive it around. So this corner up here is pretty curled. Oh, man, I hate the stupid camera. Can I do this? That weirdly works. This corner is curled. Oh, man, it used to be so easy to do this. It's so hard to do this on this app. Okay, so wait a second. Let's try this. There we go. There we go. There we go. See it? So that corner's no good. So you're going to get a 9 on that corner. The bottom of the card's not exactly super nice either. So I don't like this wisping. I don't know about centering on a card like this. I don't know how centering works on a card like this, but, you know, left to right looks fine. So I would probably anticipate worse than a 9. All right. I'm going to anticipate an 8 on this one for the corner and for the bottom of the card. We are. Very good. Yeah, I need something like that. I just don't know what, man. Good. Good. And now Draco Malfoy Slytherin. Can it grade 10? Well, this will be tricky to grade just because I don't want to stare into it because I think it's going to burn my eyeballs out of my head. Let's check the back of it first, okay? Keep it as a tip. Thanks, man. I'm back. I want a free slab. My first impression is that... Here, let's do that zoom in again. My first impression is I don't like what I'm seeing here. You might just be able to smooth that out, though. So that's the thing. You can take a pen and roll it along the edge and smooth it out. You got a little white dot here. It's not just falling off the card, okay. And let's see. Let's flip it around now. It's too shiny. It's hurting my eyes. So I don't like whatever's going on by the M. And then I swear there's like little print lines like right here by the A. And then there's a dot there. And then there's just something right there. So these are probably pretty tricky to grade 10 because they're so holographic. All right. Grabbing that. Are you taking more orders? Heck yeah, we just started. Go nuts, guys. We're going all night. Draco Malfoy Slytherin. So I'm anticipating... so I don't know what's wrong with the M here. I don't know if you can watch that. And then that up there will cause it to fail, but I believe it's correctable. You can actually correct that. And then there's the tiny print line by the A and whatever these little things are. I'm not excited for a 10 on this. Let me check once more for centering. The centering's not bad. Thinner on the bottom than the top. I believe... Oh, this has silvering on it. So this edge here has silvering. All right. It's a rougher grade now. I'm seeing silvering. So this will probably be like 7 or 8. I'm going with 8. All right. Very good. There we go. Oh, dear me. If you were a Cyclops instead of Mantis, your goggles would help your eyes. I don't know, man. Here we are. Very nice. Good. Doobie-doo-doo, Next up, we got Chent Zeg Vong. He says, for 1 live custom. You got it. All right, live custom time. Maybe some big luck in here. $25 chance at a big pull in here, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do we got? 1 cold one. All right, 1 cold pack. Sorry, man. Let's get that free booster pack for you, though. So there's a free booster pack tonight. All right. Snipping this. Good. Here's the bird. All right. That's Chent Zeg Vong. Thanks, man. Oops. There we go. There we go. All right. 1 live custom. That's one of our top selling items. Here's a Lugia 9. What do you guys think of this Lugia 9 from Silver Tempest? Fully graded 10, a graded 9. Tough, man. He's a nice card, but he's a lot nicer if he grades 10, isn't he? Let's see. PSA 9, Lugia 138. We're pretty close to our next PSA return already. They're just coming back all of a sudden. Gosh, I wish we could get our tag submissions back now. That would be spectacular. But it's not rushing over. Wow, this is not cheap. This is like $50 still. So this is a $50 item, even when it's a 9. It's from 2022. That makes it a 4-year-old card. And it's in English, and it's Lugia. I'll make it 45. All right, we got 45. Lugia. That looks like a kind of card Mr. Ivan's going to snipe. I put in an order, says Mr. Chris. Sounds good, man. So we're hitting refresh over here. Next up, we got Miss Kayla. I will polish off the Marvel Impel Series 2. Miss Kayla. They call her Miss Kayla the Polisher, because she likes to polish off Impel Marvel Series 2. All right. So tonight's an interesting night. Both of the Impel Marvel series are done. We are sold out of them. And this kind of opens us up to getting a new Marvel set. We don't have a lot of Marvel cards. All right, ready? The official Marvel Superheroes Trading Club. Good luck. Snipping this. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You get so many cards when you open these. A lot of sets, there's like bulk, but in this set, you get the whole thing. It's also cool that it's really old. Okay, you ready? So we've got Scarface, Deadhead, Wolverine versus Huckleberry Finn. Here's Cyclops again. Okay, here's Lizard Man, Silver Thuffer, Captain America. What is he doing here? Here's Green Goblin, Red Skull. He's looking like a jerk, dude. Banshee and Daredevil versus Kingpin. All right, very cool. Sweet. Double Cyclops, huh? Tonight's the night. Okay, grab this. Good. Good. What's the best card you guys think you're going to pull tonight, huh? Who here feels like they're going to get lucky? Anybody? Or do you feel like you're going to get unlucky? Let's put these two Cyclops men together in the same holder. All right, there we go. So they're in the same holder together. Makes sense. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. I don't know the lyrics of that song entirely. But here's Fantastic Four. Okay. Wolverine. Hobgoblin. Whoa, he looks creepy. Here's Thor. Here's the Hook. Here's Bucky. Loki. USA Agent. US Agent. X-Men versus Magneto. Marauders. And Adam Warlock. It's Warlock. All right. Crazy. US Agent. I work for the government. I'm here to help. All right, next up we've got... Whoa! The last pack? Punisher. Wow, I gotta say, your luck tonight, I think, is higher than anyone else's so far, Kayla. You guys realize she opened nothing more than like 12 packs, and she's got like 4 hollows or something. It's some crazy number. There you go. How many packs did you open and get 4 different hollows? Wow. You gotta understand, there's only 2 of these per box, so yeah, she just pulled a lot of heat. That means whoever was in these boxes before, they were just clearing the cold ones out. Here's Psylocke. Here's Thor versus Loki. Spooderman. You gotta hold it like this. Spooderman. Darkhawk. Oops. Rhino. Megan. Captain America. Kingpin. It's Wide Putin. That's Wide Putin. Here's Night Thrasher and Human Torch. All right. Mr. When did you first realize they are not like us? They are not like us. They are not like us. How many people in the white Schwartz that you got? How many people in the white Schwartz? What's your question? I don't understand your question. There we go. They are not like us. There we are. 15 packs for 3 hollows and 2 Cyclopses. You did really good. Yeah, that's really good. It should be like 1 hollow every 18 packs. That's the actual pull rate. 1 holographic every 18 packs. So your pull rate was pretty divine. There you are. You must be blessed by RNGesus. There it is. Go now, child. Spread the word of RNGesus. Okay, here we are. Very good. Ooh. In the slab on the far right. You're on the far right? Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, you can't be in here, fascist. Hunter Tipton says 2 boxes of Sneaky Bunko Volume 2. Really? Let me go get some Sneaker Bunko. I'd be happy to sell that to you. Let's see. We have 2 boxes. We have 2 boxes right here. Sneaky Bunko. It's so sneaky. Sneaky as hell. All right. The slab on the far right. He's doing a Roman salute. There you go. Not in this stream, buckaroo. There we go. Whew. Going this way. Oops. I'm gonna knock this bulk over. Okay. Good. Oh. Oh. Okay. 1 konnichiwa. 1 onisama. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. See, mom, bro. There it goes. Dooba-dooby-doo. Dooba-dooby-doo. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-pop. Here's 2 girls. All right. Very good. We got 1. We got 2. All right. Dude, your voice effects are hilarious. Sometimes. Okay. Do you like my heavy breathing sound effect? Just one more Pokemon. All right. Couple of snips. So this is 2 boxes of Sneaker Bunko. We got so much Sneaker Bunko. You guys have no clue how much of this product we got. I bought half a pallet. It was like 18 cases. 18. Are you listening to me? 18 cases of this. And I thought, well, it's a Sneaker Bunko set. Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. Sneaker Bunko Volume 1 was like one of our best-selling sets ever. If you did not know that, for those of you who were not here for Sneaker Bunko Volume 1. It was like one of our best-selling ever sets. In fact, if you need to know, that's where this girl came from. She's from Sneaker Bunko Volume 1. So this is Sneaky Bunko Volume 1. So take 2 big guesses why that set was popular. A lot of lewd cards in there. Now this set comes out and I buy 18 cases ahead of time. Didn't even get that good of a price, to be honest. I mean, I did get a good price, but not like a really good price. And they arrive, and it's not that lewd. And actually it is. It's secretly a very lewd set. But the lewdest cards are box toppers. Like, look, this is kind of lewd. See the little doggy girls? Bark, bark, sir. Sensei, ruff, ruff. Okay, here's the bunny girl. That's what I said, bunny girl. People were in quarantine and needed some spank bank material. That's right. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. No, I did really good on those Sneaker Bunko ones. Actually, I don't know if you guys know this. I still have Sneaker Bunko 1. I took like 2 cases off the market, and they are just sitting on a shelf. One of the cases is open, and I can pull booster boxes out of there anytime I want and open them up and generate a whole bunch of gradable cards from it. So that's currently the status of my Sneaky Bunko Volume 1s. Could sell it to you guys if I wanted to. Boy, it'd be pricey if I did. It would be pricey. So I got 2 cases of Sneaky Bunko 1 laying around, and I'm just going to keep it around in order to grade cards like this one. All right, here's a hollow. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this set the one that has the doggy girls? Bark, bark, bark. Woof, woof. Look, it has this card in it, too. Oh, my God, bro. Tell Cyclops to look away. We are. Okay. We can't be having them looking at girls. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, you got the Christmas girls. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, very good. The Christmas girls. Santa's little helpers. Okay, here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's. All right, this girl with like the miniature hat. No Siggies so far. When you see people open up big boxes of Weiss like this, they are hoping to pull a signature card. If you guys did not know that, that is what we're hunting for. Those are the most popular or most expensive cards. Of course, some of the full arts might be decent on the way in, but we are looking for Siggies. All right, let's see what's next. One hollow. Here's a hollow. And another hollow. Oh, yeah. Here's a hollow. And here's another hollow. And this girl, which you can keep. Here's girl hanging up the bed sheets, and she's smiling, and she's in like a boyfriend-sized shirt. Oh, it just makes me sick, bro. It makes me sick. All right, here's this high school looking girl. Here's this girl looking like she's wearing some kind of medieval thing. Here's Sword Girl, and like her buttocks is kind of showing, but from the front. That's pretty cool. Here's a hollow. Here's, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Ears Girl. Okay, she's got the cat ears. They're very important to her setup. Here's Elf Girl. Here's Blue Hair Girl. Kimono Girl. Just a couple packs left. Let's see. Holographic Girl. Weiss Schwartz is alive and well, guys. We sold a lot of Weiss Schwartz today, including these 2 boxes, but not limited to these 2 boxes. The pink-haired girl and a holo. I have Mr. Jeff Leon asking for potential slab break for Weiss Schwartz cards. There we go. All right. Mr. Hunter, let's go over these pulls real fast, shall we? Come with me, sir. All right, it's not looking good, Hunter Tipton. You got all these hollows, right? Bicycle Girl, Girl at Work, Box Toppers, Sword Girl, Laundry Girl, Little Hat Girl, and Santa's Little Helpers, which actually might not be that bad. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, may the Schwartz be with you. I know. Hunter Tipton, bag number 2. That was easy. Baggie number 2. We have more. We have a lot more. Sneaker Bunko, if you plan to go any deeper. To me, it looks like you just swept 2 cold boxes out of the way. That's what it looks like to me. All right. By the way, did you guys know we had a new box break? So we like to host a weird box break. Here it is. There's only 3 spots. It's a whole box of first edition MetaZoo. 36 packs in there, $120. 1 whole box, MetaZoo. It's a pretty weird break. You can keep it or you can crack it open, and we'll open it all night. All right, who's been waiting the longest? Who's been waiting the longest? That's a Cash App order. Let me check the website. Click. Happy Friday. Hello, everyone. Metapoo. Yeah, Metapoo. Yes, that's right. Whoa. What is going on here? So now we've got Chris Gonzalez. Mr. Chris, he says, 1 live. What? Do I owe, wait a second. Did Hunter Tipton? Hunter Tipton didn't get one of these. Hunter Tipton, he's got to get a free pack. All right, here you go. Hunter Tipton. Okay. You're going to pick up mochichos here. Oh, yeah, mochichos. Can we drill it or throw it in the lake? Yeah, you can have me destroy the whole box if you win. That is an option. So that's for Chris. No. That's for Hunter. That's for Hunter. Here you go, Mr. Hunter. That's a free gift from Mark J. Valerian. He's very generous. He's just buying booster boxes for you all. For y'all. What if I talk like that? He got a booster box for y'all. Here's Chris Gonzalez. 1 live custom boosty. Okay, Mr. Chris. 1 live custom boosty. Okay. All right. A 1, 2, 3. A 4. There it is. Good. Boink. Oh, yes. The 1-pack snipe, everybody. Sandslash P10. Oh, that's promising. What's that going to be? Poker Sandslash? What could that be? I'm trying to remember what kind of Sandslash went up in there. It says 028. I don't think it's a poker card. Come on now. Listen up, y'all. Imagine I talk that way. It is a poker card. Whoa. Poker Sandslash. All right, we're looking at Poker Sandslash, Mr. Chris Gonzalez. Here it is. From the yellow deck, no doubt. Ooh. Population 7. What are we thinking about this one? Now, you can re-roll it. It's currently at 150, so it can be re-rolled for 125. What are we thinking, Chris? Happy Friday. Hello, everyone. Friday? No, it's Thursday night. Oh, man, it's already Friday. All right. The 1-pack snipe is real. Let's look up Spirit Forged Booster Box. Thursday for me still. I'm in Hawaii. How's Hawaii doing? Are you at a luau? Because I want to go to a luau. So it looks like we can obtain some more of this Spirit Forged. All right, we need an answer for the whether to re-roll it or keep it. Is he here? Is he watching? Is it secret? Is it safe? While he's thinking about it, let me purchase all this Spirit Forge. We're purchasing a whole case, an entire case of Spirit Forge. Please work. Oh, it always doesn't work. Isn't it 12:30 a.m. in Hawaii? I'm in Alaska. Oh, he got you. He got you. He knew the time. He said, I'm in Alaska, so we're in a similar time zone. He gonna be like, okay, we're gonna use this address. Let's see. Place order. All right, we're placing a pretty hefty order for Spirit Forge. Pretty hefty order right now. All right, I don't think he's told us what he wants to do with it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get a price for the Spirit Forge right now, since I've already got this number pulled up. So it's going to be this number times this number plus this number divided by this number divided by the number of packs in the box. Isn't it 18 packs in the box? Let me see. It'll say right here, won't it? 24 packs, my bad. So it's going to be divided by 24. So it says $9. Okay, so Spirit Forge will go up just slightly. It's currently at $8.50, isn't it? All right, Spirit Forge shall be $9. We're going to hit save on that. And then let's go over to the website. Chris Gonzalez, you pulled a card. What do you want to do with it, Chris? Spirit Forged. All right, we're going to hit quick edit. First, we're going to turn this to 9, and then we're going to change it to out of stock because we're getting more. We're getting more. More is on the way. Now we're going to jump back over to the website. Sorry, phone died. Yeah, what do you want to do with this, Mr. Chris? You got one nice sand slash, a lucky pull. All right, and then the next order will end up being for Giovanni. Giovanni? Heck yeah, dude. We're almost out of Riftbound Unleashed. I'm finna go to sleep in a bit. Well, you can't go to sleep yet. We got to open these for you. Come on, what are we doing here, Mr. Chris? Chris, we got a beautiful Sand Slash Pop 7, 1998, Yellowback Pikachu. What do you think? It's a nice card. I recommend keeping it. You can re-roll it, though. All right, let's open this up for Mr. Giovanni. Mr. Giovanni, put in an order. Yes, sir. Here it is. Giovanni, is this your first time ordering? Let me know if this is your first time ordering, Mr. Giovanni. All right, you ready? Here's Green Faja. Okay, we got Green Faja and we got Chaos Ruin. Oh, contraire. So you pull a Chaos Ruin right away. Here's the Green Faja. Here's another pack. What's up, Don Twinleaf? It's Don Twinleaf. Wow, Don Twinleaf is here? Wow. The Don Twinleaf? There you go. Don Twinleaf sounds like a girl's name, bro. Reroll, brother. Feeling lucky. Okay, sounds good. So, I'm creating a new bag for Mr. Giovanni because I suspect he's new. Are you new, Mr. Giovanni? Trying to find out if he's new. Can you put my order with Anthony Paniagua's? Technically, I can. Let's say Giovanni, though. Giovanni. All right, so you guys are hanging out. You're pals. Nice to meet you, by the way. So I've put your name on your bag. And what I can now do is place your bag into Anthony's bag like you guys are kissing or something. There. All right. But with socks on. Okay, so let's set this here and let's get this running. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Ooh, running out of sleeves to do these rerolls with. I could see that being a problem, actually. There's sort of like a limitation. So you gotta have some sleeves left over. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Okay. 3 and 4 and 5. There it is. All right. Sand Slash goes back in. It ticks down to 125. And now you are owed 5 live customs. Put that there. All right. Good luck. 5 live customs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Especially your own brother. I wasn't sure. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. 5. Woo! All right. Pulling the heat. That's 5 cold ones. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You had the whole world in your hand, man. I'm so sorry. All right. Better luck next round, Mr. Chris. That was a re-roll, guys. Did you know you can re-roll your cards if you don't like your card? Here's Tingle. Sometimes those re-rolls get you. I would have kept that one. You know why I would have kept that? Because that Sand Slash is already pretty decent. Why risk it, you know? You're like the winner, basically, because some of the slabs in there, you know, they're a little bit more questionable, but the Sand Slash is solid. All right, but let's not dwell on it. We're not going to dwell on it. Dwelling's no good. It doesn't help. Doesn't help. Danny Diaz is next. He says, now, wait a second. Before we go any further, did Danny Diaz get, I don't think Chris Gonzalez got his free pack. So Chris Gonzalez gets a free pack, first of all. Here you go, Chris. Everybody gets a free pack. Did we give Chris a free one? I don't think we did. So here you go. Chris gets a free one. It's Chauncey. Chris, you get a free booster pack tonight. Isn't that nice? See, it's not a wash. You end up with this beautiful Chansey. Where's your bag? Chris Gonzalez. All right. Do I get a free pack? Yes, sir. You just got a free pack. Yes, sir. That was one free pack. You got a Master Ball Chansey. Now, another person who gets a free pack is Mr. Giovanni. Here you go, Mr. Giovanni. There it goes. Aha! Houndoom. That's actually kind of cool. I like the Houndoom. That's for Mr. Giovanni. It's a free pack tonight. So we got to get you that free pack. So let's put this into your bag. I forget about the free packs, you know. It's not part of my usual routine. It's, hey, bro. Here for the free ones, bro. Please, bro. There we go. Good. Ow, my fingertips. Now, Danny Diaz. Danny's been waiting a little while. 5 of the Riftbound Unleashed. So, we're getting some more of the Unleashed. We're just about to sell out of it. Wow, we're selling a lot of Riftbound, guys. I don't know if you're paying attention to that. Riftbound is popular. Okay, this appears to be our last box of Riftbound Unleashed, which we had done a pretty big restock of these. Here we are. Okay. Good. Ow. Okay. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's an Origins box. So yeah, that's our last box of the Unleashed. When Unleashed came out, we pretty quickly sold 2 cases of it. It's a top selling set. Here we are. Riftbound. All right, ready? Top seller. Not as much as Pokemon, obviously, but it's up there. Ready? Here goes. Oh, we've got V, hot-headed. She's a little hot-headed, you know? She's a little hot honey. Hot honey, hot honey, hot honey. Here's Bashful Bloom and Rift Herald. You want hot honey on that pizza? I've seen you open so much Riftbound, but don't think I've seen a hit. You missed one, yeah. We opened up a hit just the other night. It was, in fact, it was for Mr. Anthony Paniagua. He pulled a signature card. So those are the hits, some kind of giant signature card. And, I don't know if Mike Side turned that into a video or not. He should have, though. I hope he did. Here's Moonfall. Yeah, so you're looking for big signature pulls, apparently. I don't know if they all had that, but I think they do. I suspect they do. Here's Blue Sentinel. Blue Sentinel. And, ow. Oh, I didn't know they had Siggies. Yeah, they got Siggies, bro. Keeper of the Hammer. It's the Keeper of the Hammer. Obviously, the Hammer Keeper. You know, the Keeper of the Hammer. That's for you, Danny Diaz. Now, Danny, I think we need to get you a free pack too, don't we? Siggies are pricey. All right, I told Karis we're just moving straight into San Francisco. That's what I told her, Tammy. I said, we're moving into San Francisco. There you are. All right. Grab this. Oh, man. All right. Good. I told her anyone who's anyone is in California. All right. And, oh, look at this. However, there are some overnumber that are more expensive than Siggies. Ah, yes. Overnumerousness. Danny Diaz. With the D. Did you need a new bag? No names. Dallas Willis. I wish you guys would. Ugh. Let's see. Here's Damian Holdings, David Velez. I'm just going to stay in Missouri and keep buying properties and renting it to poor Missourians. Evil. Daniel. Darwin. Okay. Did he say no bag? Stop work authority. You know how good it has to feel that you're sitting on hundreds of thousands worth of Pokemon. You can talk about moving to wherever you want. I'm jealous. Well, you know, it helps that Karis works. You know, it's not just me. She works too. So I do my work and she does her work. So step number one, Mr. Troy, you got to go get your hot honey and tell her to get to work. Danny Diaz. Stop work authority. What? What is he saying? What? All right, Danny Diaz. That's the trick, Mr. Troy Mouse. The trick has always been to just go get, you know, just go marry a woman and tell her to get to work. That's the trick. I don't want to work. You do it. It is. Already had a bad with Unleashed and solo leveling. Facts, mister. If I could just get a woman to do the work, that would be really nice. Next up, we have Mr. Anthony. He says, Nivlarina BTO 1 times 10. Really? Nikkei 1? All right, what we got? Nikkei BTO 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. My grandpa in Mexico would do worse. What? Really? There we go. That's why Grandma loved him. All right, there we go. Some more BTO ones. Find this girl today. All right. Oops. Very good. I got pretty lucky with the Pokemons, though. They were, if you really think about how expensive they were back then, back in like 2022, 2023, they were pretty cheap. They're relatively cheap. All right, so these are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, a big fat hen. There we go. Oh yeah. They're still pretty affordable quality cards today. You know, you want me to pick out the best cards on the table real fast? Watch this, I'll do it for you. I don't always comment on this. So my top choice in pile number 1 is the first edition Giovanni Nidoking Break, because Nidoking as a PSA 8 has a strong chance to go up in price over time. What'll happen is no one can afford the 10, not everyone can afford the 9, so it's time for the 8 to go up. I mean, it already has. It's going to keep doing that, though. All right, pile number 2. Obviously, Quip's Drawing is the best card in pile number 2, but no, let's get real. So the actual best card. Charizard's good. He's really expensive, though, so he's a high buy-in. Got to be this Red Deck Slowpoke. Check that out. Red Deck. That's a Charizard on the back, isn't it? Population 13 Slowpoke from 1996 for $500. That's the best card in pile number 2. Pile number 3. So pile number 3 has like these 2 packs in it, which could have really huge hits in it. We don't know. Oh, this is... Oh, I like this a lot. I like this, but I don't know how it's going to appreciate over time. Only 4 spots left here, by the way. That's almost done, everybody. Definitely this Meganium. It's underpriced. Meganium's a starter. This is Pop 2 Meganium, $100 from the year 2000. So you see me favoring the poker cards right away. Poker cards are like this vintage Pokemon card that hasn't really gotten unbelievably astounding expensive yet. So, like, you can't get a 10 of the Giovanni, but you can get a 10 of a Meganium for 100. Do the math. It really comes down to belief if you think that is a desirable card. This pile's a bit trickier. I like the Ghastly a lot. Let's see. It's the Ghastly. So in this pile, it's going to be Neo First Edition Ghastly has the best chance of going up over time. And then in the very last pile, what has the best chance of going up over time? Oh my gosh, it's gold. This one's really experimental. I don't know about that one. Definitely Shining Tyranitar. Ooh, I like the Machamp a lot, believe it or not. Here's the birds. So Pokemon Go's been going up a lot, but I'm not sure if the birds would be my top choice. They're modern, they're hollows. Might be the... Oh, it's tough to say. That's Black and White Ninetales, but it's at a $200 price range. I feel like he's probably not going to... It's tough. It's either the Machamp or the Tyranitar. Green Deck Machamp Pop 20 versus CGC 10 Tyranitar. I'm going to go with the Tyranitar. So in the last round, it's Tyranitar. He's my bet. So, you know, so these are my top picks in each pile. Nidoking, Slowpoke, Meganium, Ghastly, Tyranitar. There you go. All right. What's really interesting is this one has an incredibly easy entry point. So even somebody who's not rich can acquire a Meganium like this. And then I would just put it away and wait for it to go to $200. The question is, will it go to $200? I think so. It really is going to depend on at what point will the poker cards reach a threshold where more and more people are collecting it that actually have a lot of money. Oh, my iPad's almost dead. Do you know anything about the 1999 gold Ho back poker cards? Are they good? I have somebody offering me a BGS9 Poker Joker card for $75. Yeah, that sounds about right. You could buy that, but you know what you could also buy is just go look for a PSA 10 of like a similar poker card from any deck. So you don't have to buy strictly the gold deck. You could buy the silver deck. You could buy gold deck part 2, silver deck part 2. And, you know, you probably make enough money that you can pay a little more to get a PSA 10 rather than settling for the 9, right? Like you get a 9 when you're at this point where an 8's like $400. Then you go buy a 9 or an 8. But this early on, these cards, like some of the 10s, are quite affordable. All right, sorry about that, Anthony. Let's get your pack open. Ready? So this set has a lot of boobs in it. Step number 1. Step number 2. I need to check in with the Korean guy who sells me Korean cards and see if he's got anything new for me. All right. Oh, very nice. A lot of them cards. Tone's going crazy. Let's see what we got here. We got, whoa, holy boobies. Okay. There we go. Raw 10 Contender Vintage Singles. Here's, yeah, so it's like, it's Meganium. It's not Charizard. It's not it's not a Typhlosion. But its price, $100, is so crazy compared to the cost of actually buying a poker deck and the cost of actually grading a card and the odds of it grading 10. Like 100's like the cost of a PSA 10 modern card now. And yet that's from the year 2000. That's a true vintage card right there. He's 26 years old. And so, you know, in my eyes, it's a situation where it hasn't really caught on what a good deal that is. And so my bet that a card like that reaches a price of 150 is pretty high. Pretty high. I would bet that that goes to 150. It's not hard at all. All right, let's see. Whoa! All right, very Asian, very cute, very saucy. But you know what I noticed? You did not pull a signature. If you keep going, you'll get a signature. These Nibble Arena boxes are designed so that everyone always gets one signature from the box. So the Siggy's still in there. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Anthony. Grab this box here. Tonight's been kind of busy. Here we are. Slowpoke's real expensive, but he's, you know, actually really collectible. He's a Slowpoke. So people pay big money for good Slowpokes. His price is similar to an actual vintage Slowpoke. So, like, if you go look up fossil Slowpoke, it's probably like $700 to $1,000 now. So he's getting closer to that range. It could reflect that, you know, Slowpoke collectors are getting out there and buying up some of the poker cards, or maybe it's just reflecting that there's not a lot of options. So next up, Chentzeg Vong. All right. He says, for shipping, slab, and bag. You got it. All right. I'm the only one here who's been in a bar fight, says Mr. John. I got into a fist fight at work when I was a lot younger. It was a really short fight. It didn't last very long. All right. It wasn't truly a fist fight either, was it? But it was a physical fight, yeah. How old was I? I was like exactly 18, I think. I think I was about 18 years old when it happened. Okay, we're logging back into the label making software. Mr. Chentzeg Vong. What happened? Oh, I had this idiot coworker. He was a big douchebag. I've told this story before. And I was moving like these really heavy boxes using a dolly. And he was mad at me because I was putting them where he didn't want them to go, but he wasn't in charge. And his ideas were super stupid. So like he would tell me where he wants them. I'm like, I'm not doing what you say. And then I was moving these giant boxes and he knocked, they're resting on my neck, right? And it's kind of a dangerous situation to do that. So you're moving 700-pound boxes. They're not 700-pound. They add up to like 700 almost. And these are super heavy dollies for moving pool tables. So we're moving ovens, pool tables, giant tool chests. That was my job, and specifically to move really heavy items. That's why they hired me. And he knocks these boxes so that they like curl my neck and roll off of my head. And it's like this heavy ass box pretty much falls on me. You know, it's resting. It's really weird the way it works. It just barely rests on you with the dolly. But he pushes it because he's mad at me. And this was patio furniture made out of stone, basically. So he pushes me, and I take the dolly and basically throw it at him. And, you know, we're both kind of hurt for a second there. We look at each other, and that was it. But it was a very brief fight, and it was a physical exchange. It was kind of like a red, angry exchange. And I thought one of us was going to tell on the other, but neither of us did. I knocked him into the shelves. So I threw him into the shelves, basically. He falls backwards into these shelves that they have like a big wheel on them. So they're designed so you can turn the wheel to open and close the shelves. And I throw him back, and there's just all these boxes on the floor now. And then I just walked away from the mess and just kind of hung out in another room because I was for sure I was going to get fired. I was like, I'm getting fired. Was this at the Coca-Cola factory? No, this was actually at a Sears. A long time ago, I worked for Target and Sears at the same time. And he was just this huge, he was like a hillbilly douchebag type. And it was just so annoying, dude. You know, he had like a hat all the time. He had like the stupid gloves. He had like the biker gloves where like the fingers are showing, your fingers are showing, and then there's like, you know, leather here, and it's just like, what the? But he had to have like two, I don't know, like two IQ, two brain cells rubbing together. That was it. He had like the southern drawl somehow. You know, it was super annoying. It was super stereotypical. He was like a head taller than me, and I was the new guy, and he was like this bozo that had been there a long time. He was just giving me a hard time because I was working hard. That was it. So they had a thing going on where they didn't like to work hard because that's how you get hours. You just don't get anything done too fast, because if you do it too fast, you don't get paid as much. They're going to keep you around if you go slow. And I wasn't all about that. They would give me a task, and then I would just go do the task as fast as humanly possible. I liked to get all the work done. And he really didn't like me for that. He started hating me for that, and it eventually turned into that fight. All right. Oi, we get a little Irish in us, don't we, mister? That's right. Did you see European team countries brought their own food for the World Cup? Norway brought like 100 kilograms of fish. They don't trust our food. True. Also, maybe because they like their fish better. But, you know, if you think about it, the fuel that you eat, there we go, the fuel that you eat to play the game is really important. So it kind of makes sense, you know, if your players have a very specific diet that makes them play at their top peak levels, you don't want to gamble that that same food's going to be available, you know, in another foreign country. So they're bringing homemade fuel is what they did. They say, we run on only our fuel. We're not gonna test the waters to see if you guys got the good stuff. You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense to me. Oh man, I remember Sears. We're getting old, mister. Yeah, I know. They are no more. How does that make you feel? Well, they were kind of closing down around the time that I was working there anyways. That's why it was a part-time job, and that's why they were worried they wouldn't get enough hours. But see, I was working full-time at Target, so I'd get 40 hours at Target and about 20 hours at Sears. So it didn't matter to me. I was already getting a big paycheck from Target. Not a big paycheck, but a full 40-hour paycheck. And then I'd come over to Sears and pick up a nice, you know, 4-hour shift. Boy, they sucked. They sucked so much, dude. Sears just sucked ass, man. All right. Yeah, let's see. Target was so competitive and efficient. And then you go to Sears and everything was outdated. All the computers were outdated. The way the workers logged into work, the managers were incompetent. The products seemed bad. Nobody seemed like they wanted to shop there. It was nuts. What's up, Francos by? What's up, Francos? All right, there's no orders in the queue. Let's get some slabs. Slabby patty time. This is the end of the slabs. This pile right here. Then we need more of them. Now I want more. Ready? It was a cool job. I learned how to move pool tables really, really effectively. And it's a pretty scary thing to do. They get moved. Back then, they moved them on dollies. And every single guy there was a tough guy. He was a big, strong guy. And I was on that team. And I was expected to move the pool tables too. And it was kind of nerve-wracking at first. And then I got kind of good at it. Pool tables, ovens, stoves, furniture, stone furniture. There would be refrigerators, so not very heavy. A bunch of TVs. TVs were kind of heavy back then. They weren't so light, actually. So back then, a lightweight, gigantic TV was not a thing. They were all pretty heavy. They were like plasma, and they had to be handled a certain way. Lawnmowers. Now, lawnmower doesn't sound heavy, but it is if you have to move one of the big ones. So that was my job, to actually lift up those motors, the giant mowers. We didn't truly lift them up. What would happen is, so some kind of pickup would roll around, and it was our job to get it onto the pickup, and there was like a ramp, and they were literally just push it up the ramp. That was it. They didn't drive it up. So that would be us, and it was tough, man. It was a lot of workout. I was in my peak physical condition at that point in life. I was 18 years old. I had visible abs. So I had abs, I had arm muscles, because I'd get all my cardio at Target, because I'd unload the truck for them, and then I'd go over to Sears for 4 hours and do nothing but weightlifting. I'd be picking up mowers and stuff. And yeah, I was ridiculously fit. I looked so good. I had like a sharp chin. I could cut cheese with my chin, man. Now I'm a fat guy. I'm a fat guy opening Pokemon cards. I'm nothing like my former self. Actually, I think I have a picture of myself somewhere. that I could probably share in Discord. You guys would find it entertaining. Yeah, there was a point where I was going to college where I would meet Karis, right? And I'd already put on just a little bit of weight, just a little bit. I wasn't fat, but I wasn't like, I wasn't sharp anymore. And I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, what happened to you? You were so, you were so sharp a little while ago. There we go. Do you have any old pictures? Can you show us live? I should have one old picture, and it's hidden away on a laptop. And it's me with an ex-girlfriend and her family. And I look nothing like I do now. And I probably could share that in the Discord for fun. I didn't like having my pictures taken back then. Here we are. I also know I have some pictures locked up on a cell phone that I still have, but I don't have a way to charge it. So I have to have a way to charge it to access it. I presume the cell phone still works. It's quite old. It's really old. Dang, that Lugia is a 10. That Lugia is a 10, bro. Paradigm Trigger Lugia. So here's a right on these. I love that Lugia. You like it? There we are. Okay, we'll put that there. Yeah, this one's at risk of definitely selling. Everyone noted this. The V Lugia from this set is just really spectacular. I used to have a 6-pack. Yeah, I know. So it's hard to go from looking like that to being like kind of a chubby fat guy. And so by the time I go to college, I've been kind of eating good and working for Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola just wasn't the same level of exertion as Sears and Target was. I did double truck unloads. It was all physical work. I mean, I was just sweating my ass crack off all the time. By the time I go to Coca-Cola, that's very physical too. But again, I've got more money now, and I got a girlfriend, and she's working, she's got money. And, I can kind of start to go out to eat, and I get really good at the physical labor that you did for Coca-Cola. So it's like my body became very efficient at it. So there wasn't the pure heavy weightlifting that I was doing at Sears anymore. It was just not the same anymore. And so I get a little bit of weight, but nothing, I didn't get fat. I would just say I was more like a normal weight, like a guy who's not bodybuilding at all. I was just like a normal body weight. I wouldn't even describe it like a dad bod. But I watched my body change to that, and I said, oh, what happened? You were so hot earlier. There you go. So there's that physique you can obtain when you just spend all your time exercising all day. But honestly, I was a lot happier working at Coca-Cola. The pay was better. The job was more prestigious. It was more independent. Like, I didn't get managed. There was no manager. I would just go wherever I wanted. Not wherever I wanted, but I would just go around. No one watching me, and I would just get my work done. It is a cool job. I love that job. Coca-Cola was cool as hell, man. So Topps Movie Edition, Topps Movie 26. Let's try this. Too bad this graded 9, so it looks like it's $55. I used to have a 12-pack, but then I drank it. Did you ever stock Pokemon? No, I never did that. I actually kind of remember those years when I worked at Target and the Pokemon packs were out there. And I remember seeing them thinking, what the hell is this? So every time I saw Pokemon, it always looked so stupid. I had no clue what it was anymore. And, they had the new games coming out, like Pokemon Black and White were coming out. And I was like, I don't know, dude. So this will be $55. It's got Charizard, Blastoise, Mewtwo, and Venusaur. All at the same time on this same card. That's why I graded this. I was hoping for 10, everybody. But look, Charizard, Blastoise, Mewtwo, Venusaur. That's pretty novel, right? They're all there, the clones, the evil ones. Do you sleep with cards on your bed? That's right. That's right. I sleep out of a bed made out of cards. Would you guys like that? What if I took a whole bunch of like bulk booster boxes, set them up under my mattress, and I set the mattress on top of that? And I could tell you guys, yeah, I sleep on a, like a bed of Pokemon bulk. Would that be funny? I feel like that would be fitting. All right, so here's Ash Ketchum, another card I was hoping for a 10 on. They gave me a 9. Terrible. All right. No, I sleep, you want to know what I sleep in? I sleep in a simple metal frame that I probably paid less than $100 for. And then I sleep on a Walmart foam mattress. So I sleep on like a bed that costs maybe like $200. All right, Ash Ketchup. Karis and I don't spend our money on anything. We don't live a super nice life necessarily. We've got a lake house. I brag about that. But, you know, I don't really play. I haven't climbed in the lake one time this year. Wow, this is pricey, man. Check this out. Check this out. So this card is sold for $130, and it's not even holographic. Crazy. It's not even a holographic card. How do we have that sorted? Do we have that sorted by cheapest? That's sorted by cheapest. Let's go by ended recently. All right, so check it out. So ended recently. Here's the holographic version, went for $300, and then this one's holographic. That one's not holographic and is sold for $300. Is that right? Wow, that one's not holographic, and some guy bought it for $300. Some buyers, man, they don't know what they're doing always. And then this one in auction went for $158, which reminds you not to sell. Look at that. So whoever got this in auction, they got a steal, man. But it reminds you, don't sell weird cards in auction because no one's going to bid on it. Because no one's looking for it. PSA 9 Topps Ash Ketchum. Who's searching for that? No one. So the guy who sold that, he got ripped off. Oops. Shouldn't have done auction. Should have done buy it now. All right, so we're going to set our buy it now for this one on $150. I think that's a fair enough price. That's a 9 for $150 of Ash and Pikachu. Selling over and over again at that price. Nobody was lining up for Pokemons every Friday back in the 2000s. They just walked past $500 pack if only they knew. Yeah, it's true. Well, when I was in community college a really long time ago, that was before I went to the main college called Lindenwood. I remember checking eBay for booster boxes. You could buy a base set booster box for $300. And you know why I was looking that up is because when I was younger, I was such a big trader. I was such a big buyer back then. So I was, I was just kind of curious, what do people buy Pokemon cards for? And I was like, whoa, $300. But yeah, it was like a base set booster box, $300. I would have been 18 or 19 when I looked it up at that price. So, obviously much later, it's so expensive now. All right, take a look at this. This is money, guys. This is a money card right here. Look at this. That's Topps Psyduck, and I guarantee you this is quite rare. Now, what am I looking at, dude? Are you kidding me? Man, PSA's got to step it up with these slabs, man. What am I looking at? All right, well, this particular slab's going to have a little thing on it right there, I guess. Let's get a sleeve for it. Stupid slab. I don't know what it is with PSA and slab quality, but they got to step it up. PSA. Nobody was lining up for Pokies. That's right. Guys, One Piece cards are going crazy. Invest. You're going to be rich. Invest! I can't believe it's 509. What the hell? By the way, we got an open queue if you want to open some cards up. We got a free booster pack waiting for you. Tonight, free booster packs. Topps Psyduck. You ready? So this guy, we want the cheapest one. This guy's going to be... That's Chrome. That's Hollow. That's Techno. Okay, so there are no non-hollow Psyducks for sale. They're all holographic. So let's check last sold. All right, and we'll set it to ended recently. Oh, that's Chrome. So here we go. This appears to be the last non-hollow one that sold. So it last sold on April 26th for $212. There he is. That's the non-hollow Psyduck going for $212 in auction. Now, is there another one for sale? No, so I just got, I get to kind of choose my own price. I have no competition. And I just think he's a great card. I think $250 is pretty reasonable. Maybe $240. I'm gonna start with $250 because I think that he's actually pretty desirable. Yeah, I don't like that sticker. It makes it look kind of weird. Let's try that again. 15,000, 20,000, maybe 30,000. Yeah, exactly. Hey, the funny part to that is that Bulbasaur is going to reach that actual price pretty soon, huh? Yeah, the way things are going. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. That's what he said. He said 10,000, 20,000. That's the collectibles guru. Remember that jerk off? Man, he sucks. He was a Logan Paul friend, wasn't he? He was part of the crypto dump when it came to Crypto Zoo. May I take a look at the Lugia slab? Yes, sir. So this will be 54. So this is real low pop. 54 is quite rare. We're pricing up some slabs here. Really the last of the slabs, the last of the Mohicans. All 9s and 8s, guys. Get used to it. PSA doesn't hand out 10s. They don't exist. They don't exist. All right, let's take a quick look. Lugia from Paradigm Trigger. Did I price this right? I feel like I probably did. 2022 Paradigm Trigger Lugia. It's a cheap card because V cards were not considered like, you know, they're almost like holographic cards, you know, so they weren't super rare. Paradigm Lugia. Yep. You know, I could probably raise this price to 100, but I'll leave it at 90. I'll leave it at 95. That's correct. What you're seeing is correct. $100 for this guy, and just looks really nice. Of course, we have the 9 back here too, right? So I sent an English one too, but it didn't get the 10. Of course it didn't. Wherever it went, I don't know where it went. I prefer this Lugia over the Altar. Yeah, a lot of people noticed how good this Lugia was. They're like, damn, dude. They should have made this the chase card. 10,000, that guy, a moron. V cards were considered 50 cents, $1 back then. Yeah, a lot of them were, but obviously Lugia was always better. Lugia was always better, so he was probably always selling above 50 cents. I doubt that card was selling for 50. Well, maybe it was selling at 50 when the market was pretty far down. I'll send for that Lugia. All right, all good. Sounds good. I'll set this to the side for you. Let's see what we got. We got Chris Gonzalez. He says 3 of the Poke Shuffles. You got it, man. 3 Poke Shuffles. Ready? Try and keep these all nice. You know what Kirsten and I are doing today? We started watching Walking Dead all over again. Can you believe it? That show is so decent at the beginning. The early season's so good, man. But it gets so bad later. I can't believe I turned it back on. What am I thinking? I guess it's because we just don't know what to watch right now. Cold. 3 cold ones. God, I wish I still had those. I had 3 sealed Topps 2000, the movie boxes, and a first edition. Oh, that reminds me. I was planning on opening up my own box of Topps, the first movie, in order to get stuff to grade. I might grade it with CGC, in fact. Get a big round of Topps graded. Boy, I've opened a lot of Topps over time. Next up, we got Steven Gonzalez. All right, he wants a 5 Nivel Arenas and a round of shipping. All right, Mr. Steven, what's up, Steven? So, 5 of these Nivel Arenas. 5 of these nibbling on your toes arenas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like The Walking Dead, and it's good in the beginning, but I stopped like after the 3rd season. Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going. I watched the whole thing with Carrots like last year or maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. It's pretty torturous. The real trick is to hold the remote the whole time. And if anything's too boring, just hit fast forward. Save your life. You'll save your life with that fast forward button. Steven Gonzalez, ready? All right, Steven, you need a free booster pack with yours because this is a fresh order for you today. Oh no, it's for myself. Here we are. He gonna treat himself. Here's, whoa, holy mommy. All right, look at those balloons, man. Look at those pillows. Here's the girl. I think this is the girl on the cover, isn't it? Boobs match. There you go. All right, here's holographic girl, and here's, there she is. That's the exact card from the cover. All right. They look similar. Dang, them mountains. Them Grand Tetons. You know what I'm saying? Grand Tetons. That's for Steven. Let's go find your bag, Steven. Anything I should know about shipping you, Mr. Steven? Any information? Any bonus information? There we go. Good. Oh. I'm going to close this and type in Steven Gonzalez. Good. I think there was a slab I won a while back. Nice. Is it under the name Steven or under the name Gooobs? If he won it, what does he mean? In a break or in a giveaway? Today was generally a pretty good day for me, guys. I sold, man, there was one order in the daytime stream for a whopping $3,000. All right, there we go. But that was a guy paying down a Gengar. And that Gengar is appreciated a ton. It'd actually be nicer to keep the Gengar. Isn't that funny? He was real late on that one. What? Yeah, I know. So, you wait a second. Let me write. So, was it a giveaway? Is a tag slab? All right, goo woobs on the back of the label. Goo wubs. It was a Gengar. He had it in slab away with me. It's kind of sad because I had just sold one in eBay for $10,000 and his is like $7,600 in slab away. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, it'd probably be better for me if he abandoned it. But that's not the way slab away works. If you've got it, it's yours. So, you know, he came in, he made a big payment on it. Looks like he probably finished that one up. Are we going to hit refresh? Crazy how Pokemon cards would move, though, huh? Here's Mark J. Valerian. For the Lugia slab, see, mister, I like to buy stuff for myself. Don't be too scared. All right, one whole Lugia slab for Mr. Mark. You're so generous, it's surprising. Mark Valerian. All right. Another fine addition to my collection. There we go. I'd be General Grievous, because he's always coughing too, right? Yeah, we got a lot of slabs up on the table. That Lugia was a good one, man. He sold right away, too. Isn't that cool? So delete this. Delete. What else we got to do tonight? You know, one thing I could work on. I just caught up on the orders. One thing I could work on is Mr. Tam. He wants shipping. So let me just check over here. Did he respond to my question about shipping? Here's a Tammy message. Look at Tammy. She added a picture. Okay, let me mark this on red. And let me try and find the conversation I was having with Tam. Here it is. No slabs. Okay, so that is good. So now I know that we can ship them out. Let's see. So Tam would probably be in the TA box. And if I recall, he has 2 booster boxes. Tam XO. Tam XO. All right. I spent the rest simping. Simping! Here we are. You're crazy, man. Okay. Ugh. My legs. My legs. We need to get a cute single girl up in here, man, so you can simp to that cute single girl over here. What do you guys think if we had a ladies' night? Would you like that, ladies' night? Let's pull down this. This is the last time you'll see these. Take a good look at these, because it's the last time you'll see them. All right, where's my machine? Okay, good. Now, oh, that's 16 ounces. Oh, he's over. Okay, hold on, wait. So he's over by just about 3 ounces. So let's grab this baggie. We're going to remove half the hollows from it. I'm going to remove just a little more, just to give Miss Alexis plenty of room. Okay. That's probably good. All right. So he's keeping these over here then. That's what's going to happen. These are staying over here. We'll give him a new bag. Let's get these. So this and this will ship, and these booster boxes will ship. But the rest will need to stay over here until he pays for a new round of shipping. Mr. Ads are running every 2 minutes. Damn you, YouTube. Anybody else getting ads every 2 minutes? I set it to automatic. And yeah, I guess they changed the way monetization works. Ready? So, Mr. Tam. Is the sun up already? Well, it's 5:21. Oh, I should be seeing the sun, and I don't. Let's jump over here. Let's grab this. Let's jump over here. That all looks good. This part looks good. We're going to say okay. And now let's get his email. Here's his number, his phone number. So we got a phone number. All right, so the phone number will go here. And then I should be able to find his phone number in the website. Not his phone number, his email. I am a level 50 mage that tried to revive this body, but my friend was a necromancer and tried using his spells. The police told us we contaminated the crime scene because necromancy used a lot of glitter. What? What are you talking about? Is that the name of a new anime? Those anime names are getting really long sometimes. All right, here's the email portion. We're going to set this up to be... Okay, come on. £2 exactly, and then we're going to set it to package. Oh, nope. That's not what we want. We want it to be package 7x4x4, which probably isn't accurate. Let's change it to 8x5x5. All right, so merchandise. We're going to say pulling cards. We're going to set the weight to £2. We'll set the value to this. Okay. Very good. So I try to keep the value low, but we can't completely fudge the numbers. But we try to keep the value low on the declarations. And print. I'm going to inform him about the declarations. Okay, very nice. Also, you will have some hollow one-piece junk cards left over here because they didn't fit too heavy. All right. So, I was hoping that, oh no, the Gyarados tag sold for 40. Yeah, the Gyarados is gone. That was the very first gym break to finish in the new gym break season. There's a special, there is a special role in our Discord server for the person who wins the gym break tournament. To win the tournament, you either have to have the most wins or the most losses. And then the person with the most wins and the person with the most losses face off against each other at the end of 90 days. So you get 90 days to get that number up. At the end of 90 days, they face off. And so even if you had like a really great scorecard with a lot of wins, you can still lose to the person who had all the losses. Whoever wins that battle goes on to get, they get to keep the entire playing deck and they get a special role in Discord. Just a bit of fun, right? It's a cool little thing. Come on now. So we're going to say TamXO on this. Good. Order on website. All right, just let me put this together real fast. Our friend Tim is a international buyer, and I'm taking care of him. If you're an international buyer, we're very good at shipping international. We're like experts in it. So feel free to jump in and try one of our breaks or something. Now, we're all done taking orders, but let's take a look at this last Chris Gonzalez order. Ready? Closing this. Going back to orders. Just go for the trainer instead of Pokemon. That's what I learned in ZA. So, we have a last Chris Gonzalez order. And he says, 1 live custy boosty. You got it, man. Maybe double luck. It's possible. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Nah, no luck tonight. That's real tough, man. Chris, I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for your noble sacrifices in the live customs, man. I bet you snipe it again someday. We are. Here's my advice to you and to everyone who does the live customs. If you ever land on a nice PSA 10, even if it's not your favorite, keep it. Because you can consign it on the table, you can sell it on eBay. That's the safest move if you've already won. So think of it like this. You might have won the game, maybe not your favorite Pokemon, but you've already won. Now, if it's a card you really hate or you think it's like a low-quality card, re-roll that one. But that's just my advice. You can re-roll anything. You can pull Golden Charizard out of there and be like, meh, give it another try. So those are just my thoughts on it, you know, strategy. I thought my luck was coming back. Sometimes 9s go fast in here, Dawn. Yeah. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun. Tomorrow is Friday, or technically today is Friday. And I have a suspicion I might have a PSA return today. If I don't have it today, it's going to be Saturday probably, okay? So we'll find out about that. Other than that, we've got all of our typical breaks. None of the breaks really moved today. That's not a break. Like the lightning break, the rare candy break. We got a lot of breaks that aren't moving. We got the quit break. We got a new break. This is the consignment break. So I took someone's consignment and turned it into a break. This one's the most likely to finish out of 8. We got the pack splits. There they are, doing the splits. She's doing the splits. The bedroom splits, maybe. The trade break. So many breaks, endless breaks. We got them. If you guys like them, I hope you'll come back and jump into them. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to hop off for tonight. Thank you to Mark J. Valerian for the $70 giveaway tonight. That guy is just crazy generous. See you later, everybody.